I don't care if you've been rolling with a symbiote all night. If you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Black and Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the stack. Smoke me out, fam, with that dank shit. On my left, the oldest ninja in the world, Old Ninja.
I just got a presidential alert saying that Black and Black Times Infinity might be too dank for America.
God damn.
Fuck yeah.
Y'all get these?
Yeah. On my far right, engineering on the 1s and 2s, choking people out on the 3s and 4s, Chronos.
Y'all get my presidential purple eggplant text this morning?
Oh, skate. Last but not least, we got your boy Blue.
Hey, yo, carrots may improve your vision, but bourbon doubles your vision.
God damn, Drunk Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Making an appearance.
Damn.
Good shit.
Good shit. We back up in the building.
That we are. We're back in the garage. Temporarily. We got
Still a building.
Hey, man, most big companies start off in the garage, like Apple,
HP.
HP, bands start in the garage.
Yeah. We didn't start in the garage. We started in a room. So, yeah, but in a couple weeks we'll have the actual building. Real building.
I mean, the room is bigger.
Who we got as a listener of the week?
Listener of the week would be user 127706772. Other than that, it would be Justine. Who?
Timberlake?
His last name.
Yeah.
Justine, or maybe it's Justin. That's the dude. Justin Sturjowski.
Justine's with an E.
We done fucked this shit up.
Sturjowski. That's got to be it.
Much love.
Yeah.
All right.
Killing it.
Yes.
And nobody's in the chat room yet. That's
Okay.
Interesting.
Folk coming through. Tag, folks. Tag your fam. 8:30. Wednesday nights. Every goddamn week we going in.
Yeah, make sure to hit that bell notification, because if you hit that bell notification, you'll get an email and alert that we're going live or if we posted up a new video. So definitely do that.
You mean
Do that.
on YouTube, yeah.
Yes.
On YouTube.
On YouTube's.
R.I.P. I would say not to any celebrities, but I mean there was a huge fucking Indonesian tsunami on earlier this week, and plenty of people passed away. They're dealing with tragedy, hundreds of people dead. So
Well, it all started off with an earthquake that hit first.
yeah, earthquake and then tsunami. You're right.
Yeah. Actually, there was one
insane.
from last week.
Oh, what you got?
Veteran film producer, Star Wars producer. He was producer on Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. Was Gary Kurtz. He died in London at the age of 78. He also worked with Frank Oz on Dark Crystal, Return to Oz, Slipstream, The Steel. So he's been in the game for a while. Also American Graffiti, one of the
old school,
yeah. So R.I.P. to him. He was a longtime producer, worked for 20th Century Fox, Lucasfilm. R.I.P. to him.
All right.
Also, R.I.P. to Ricky's.
Oh, yeah, they did have a big fire.
Yeah, they had a big fire.
Yeah, but
Local.
they'll probably come back.
They should. I mean,
Yeah.
I would imagine that they make decent amount of money.
And they have insurance. I mean,
Yeah.
For those who don't know, this is a San Leandro, California sports bar, usually mostly known as a Raider bar, right here in the heart of the East Bay. Been there since who knows fucking how long, and
That's
they
how
have
much
fire.
Oakland loves the Raiders. They don't have their own fucking Raider bar.
I mean, San Leandro's right by there.
Fuck out of here.
Is there a San Francisco 49er bar?
Yeah.
Where's that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's in Santa Clara.
Yeah, most
Where the
likely.
Niners are.
It's probably in San Mateo.
There you go. All right,
Let's stay in the Bay, though. They ain't going to fucking Las Vegas.
Yeah, dude, look, I got no love for them going to Vegas. I got no love for anybody with that shit leaving the
Oh,
state.
actually, can we start with something that's not on
What you got?
the list? This is
It better be good.
hot off the presses.
What you got?
John Favreau
Uh-huh.
posted the name of the live-action Star Wars show that was going to drop for the streaming service.
I'm so confused. So they have their anime, and this is on the Disney streaming?
This will be on the Disney streaming. This is live action.
Why?
It is called The Mandalorian.
Ooh.
So this takes place. He actually posted like a semi scroll or crawl, as they call it famously. Basically, this takes place after Return of the Jedi, but before the First Order. He says, quote, "We follow the travails of a lone gunfighter in the outer reaches of the galaxy, far from the authority of the New Republic."
I mean, a TV series, live-action Star Wars TV series sounds intriguing.
Focused on Mandalorians.
Okay.
So a lot of people are losing their shit.
It could be good or it could be trash.
Yeah.
Could be
Yeah.
I mean,
good.
we've seen
It's
nothing.
50-50.
We've seen absolutely nothing, but I'm interested.
I mean, especially given I can't think of a successful live-action Star Wars TV show because there is none, right?
Nope.
There's
It's all been
like-
animated.
There's been really trashy TV movies, but they're really bad.
Didn't they do that
Mini-series?
Christmas special that
that was terrible.
Hot garbage.
Yeah.
It was
What's
so
fucked up,
bad.
if you watch it, it's actually the first introduction of Boba Fett.
Shut the fuck up! Really? This was before Empire.
That's before. It's literally like weeks before Empire.
Wow.
You see Boba. That's the first time you're introduced to Boba Fett. Is the Christmas special, and it's like 2 hours.
Yeah, it was long as fuck.
It's fucking pathetically. You can watch it on YouTube, but it's super fucking.
Disney don't want you watching that shit.
Yeah,
no
it's
more.
fucking.
Yeah.
It drags. It's all terrible. It's all bad.
Like, there's a scene where they go to Chewbacca's family's house or whatever, and they're like doing or talking, but there's no fucking subtitles, so you don't know what the fuck they're saying. Just
Who made this?
nothing. It's so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
And then also they say, like, if you watch the intro, Harrison Ford, he didn't want to fucking do the role at all.
Yeah.
So in his expression, you can tell he didn't want to fucking be there.
Yeah, fucking angry and shit.
Yeah, he was fucking pissed.
Oh,
So
bad.
the first in the chat this week, I forgot to say,
Yeah, go ahead.
is 5150 HCRX,
Ooh.
who actually he's a friend of mine who started from the fucking first podcast. Like, not when we started, like maybe a couple months ago,
Holy
like
shit.
earlier this year. I was like, dude, you don't have to start from the beginning. Like, listen to the current ones. He's like, no, I'll start from the beginning.
He's a completionist.
Yeah, so
Damn.
he said he's got like 30 more to go.
Dude,
But-
you get a platinum trophy
Yeah,
for that
no
shit.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
man.
it's-
I can't even go back and listen to the whole episode.
Yeah, I'm like, why's the audio so bad?
I like to get his comment, like what he thinks about how it used to be compared to now.
Like, y'all are trash now. You were
Yeah.
better back in the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, no shit.
Y'all weren't sellouts back then, boy.
Yeah.
Now you think you done made it.
Yes. Well, thank you. Welcome.
I wonder if he
let's-
has a Honda Civic, the whole CRX thing.
I'm sure he used to. He
Yeah.
works. He has a pretty interesting job. So
Cool,
All right.
cool.
yeah. He
Let's
works on-
jump
he works
on-
on cars, but cool cars.
Let's jump on in. One of the biggest news items from this fucking week is something we've talked about for weeks and weeks and weeks. Venom dropped. The critics are absolutely trashing this shit. There's a lot of folks on this same cast. People, I don't think any, like, it opens tomorrow. So
Yeah.
I don't think the general public is weighed in with, like, actual reviews.
Wait, is it like tonight at midnight tomorrow, or is
No,
it like tomorrow at midnight?
Tomorrow at like 7.
Yeah, tomorrow 7 at night.
I'm seeing a 7:45 showing.
Okay. What do we think about at least the critics completely? Some are saying this is as bad as Halle Berry Catwoman. That headline caught me. What
I
the
saw
fuck?
I saw Catwoman for free, so I don't feel as bad.
But it was still trash.
Yeah, I mean,
But Halle Berry
it's-
still looked good in the cat suit.
Of course
Yeah,
that was
but-
like the only good part about it.
but I still can't get those 2 hours back.
So all I need is that fucking 15 minutes in her cat suit.
God
I mean,
damn.
so if you read the certain reviews, you can tell who is more critical versus like who is just watching it overall as a so. For instance, the IGN reviewer totally trashes it about its disrespect to the Spider-Man lore versus other critics who talk about how it's just a messy film.
Okay. I mean, that's fair, you know.
So, I mean, I was like cautiously optimistic, but I didn't have high hopes for this already. I mean, I'm going to end up paying to go see it because I got kind of like, not conned, but like peer pressured into it. So I'm like, I guess.
I don't think these terrible reviews are going to prevent the movie from having a decent opening weekend.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I'm thinking it's gonna be like solo territory, maybe even worse.
Ooh.
Like, I think a lot of comic fans, they find it hard to. They're gonna find it hard to watch because Venom as an actual villain or even a hero, just Venom in general.
Yep.
The powers that he has are because of Spider-Man.
Of course.
And if they don't address that in the movie, which it sounds like they're probably not, then the movie's gonna be fucking trash. People are probably gonna walk out of the fucking shit.
Like, I know he doesn't even have the iconic Venom logo on his chest. Like, it's
Spider.
Yeah, even from the trailer, it doesn't appear to look like an actual spider. There's no doubt about it. We'll fucking see. It sounds like Old Ninja's gonna see it. I may, if I find some time, you know, on this weekend.
I might go see it for listeners. I might.
I mean, we got to give I feel like I want to give a review and actually discuss it. There may be a discrepancy between what critics say and what viewers say. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Doubtful, but I don't know.
Well, and it sucks too because this is like a really good time to be a Venom fan for the comics. There's probably 3 or 4 Venom comics out right now, and they're all pretty good.
Yeah,
So
that's what you've been recommending them over and over and over again.
yeah.
So I don't know. We will fucking see. I like Tom Hardy and shit. You know, that's the other thing too.
Yeah, and with this character, like he has a hatred for Peter Parker, and like
Peter Parker
That's like
and
his whole
Spider-Man.
fucking like his goal life was to fucking fuck up Spider-Man and Peter Parker shit because they have hatred toward each other.
But I think they're just going to focus on different symbiotes, which is kind of I think it's a mistake. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot there. There's a lot fucking there. More to come, but man, those I mean, these reviews were fucking awful.
Yeah, right now it's sitting at 29% on Rotten Tomato.
And how many reviewers?
58.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
That's more than a handful.
Yeah.
We shall fucking see.
I mean, it might be entertaining, but I mean, I saw The Predator, and that was hot garbage. So it might be on the same level. Might be worse.
You talking about this most recent Predator?
Oh yeah, most recent Predator I saw. I mean, you saw what happened to that. It's like, where's it? Nobody's talking about it.
Nobody.
Where'd it go?
No buzz.
You know why? Because it was trash.
Yeah,
Trash.
and it had that stupid, the controversy didn't help either.
No, controversy never helps. And I mean, we talked about this also with Birth of a Nation. There was a huge controversy, which we say may have affected its box office.
Yeah, that controversy though, that was fucked up.
It was fucked
yeah,
up, but
that
still.
wasn't even like true.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit was true. So yeah.
And the Venom controversy only has to do with the writers and directors' decisions. I mean,
Yeah.
Sony has the motherfucking rights to Spider-Man. They do.
Yeah.
They've had them for years. So, I don't get it. I don't get it. We'll see. Who knows? Who the fuck knows?
I'm not expecting a lot. And it's funny because, like, Cronus said this might be Solo territory, but Solo made 392. I don't predict it's going to do that overall.
Yeah, way different budgets.
Yeah, way different budgets.
Way different budgets, way different
And
marketing.
plus, this one was like, I mean, we got a trailer like a couple of months ago, and they were still like kind of editing the footage and stuff, right? Because they had to like go back and reshoot and
I
do
feel
a
like
bunch
we
of
got
different
a
things.
teaser around like the springtime, like a quick teaser.
Yeah,
and
but
then we got trailers more recently.
But yeah, but I think it was still like they were still like filming
Yeah, it felt like it, or editing something.
So it says the budget was $100 million
for Venom.
Ooh.
for Venom.
I feel like they're gonna surpass. They must
that's
surpass
not-
their worldwide. They're gonna surpass their budget worldwide.
Oh,
Worldwide, they
worldwide,
should.
yeah.
They'll probably do $200 million.
I think 200. Yeah, I think that's
250
the max.
million.
Yeah.
I mean, worldwide, I feel like Japan, China, some people are gonna just want to see a fucking monster movie.
Well, I know it's airing or it was released in China because some of my contacts over there, they've seen it and they actually said that it was good. It was a good movie and they don't know what the critics talking about. But then again,
Different
like,
tastes.
it's younger crowd and
Those are
different
communists
country.
talking.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, fuck out of here with that nonsense. America. Fuck
Oh, damn. I mean,
We gonna see.
Yeah, we gonna see. I mean, it could flip me around. I could be like, oh wow, this could be like a fun movie because I heard there's like a lot of it's like half a
Well, it's PG-13.
Yeah,
for one thing.
I also
That
heard,
pissed me off.
I heard it's also halfway comedic.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll see.
none of us have seen it yet. We'll have to wait another week. But there's another movie that's getting a PG-13 release. Y'all hear about Deadpool 2
Yeah,
coming back into fucking theaters?
in December.
I want to
with the
complain,
cut.
but
Yeah.
okay. I mean,
It seems
get
like
the money.
a weird money grab because the Blu-ray, it's on HBO, it's out for like public consumption
Right, but
already.
I think the thing is though is that maybe not a lot of parents, but some parents probably want their kids to go see it, or some kids are wanting to go see it.
Sure, I'm one of them.
Yeah.
I didn't let my 8-year-old see it for obvious fucking reasons. It's a rated R movie.
Now you can.
Yeah. I mean, my kid would love to fucking see a Deadpool movie, especially in the fucking theater. I get that. It still seems like a weird, gimmicky money grab with it being so recent.
Yeah, that is kind of weird, especially since
I
you
hope
just,
they talk about it in the actual movie, like they talk about a money grab.
Yeah.
like they break the fourth wall.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, what's that beeping sound that keeps popping up or something like that? Or that'd be funny if they did something like that.
At least 3 or 4 of the best jokes you can't tell with it not being rated R, like visual jokes, you know, or some of the fucking violence, man. I mean,
Was there any sex in that one?
no, there were no fucking titties. I remember that very vividly. I was angry about that
No.
shit.
God dang.
That went a negative point down on my fucking review of that movie.
Speaking of rating fiascos and Sony,
Yes.
New Mutants. Y'all hear about that?
Well, that's Fox. Fox, goddammit.
Oh, well, anyway. But Fox owns this, but they're saying that there's a cut that it's either going to be PG-13 or R, and they're undecided on which way they want to go.
So, obviously, Fox owns Deadpool 2. They're doing like a a money grab because this Disney deal it seems like it's almost done. We haven't even seen a real trailer for New Mutants.
Not since earlier this year.
That felt like a teaser.
January.
This is it's been a really weird evolution of the movie because we had legit trailers, looked like it's supposed to be like a horror movie, which I was like, okay, something different. That looks cool. Do it. And then all of a sudden, like, nope, reshoots. It's probably not going to be a horror movie anymore. I'm just like, whoa.
And that was a long time ago.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got trailers for it last year.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
So, I mean, like, mid to late last year.
It may not be the same movie at all.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just fucking canned the movie.
Yeah.
It's gonna be slightly used mutants.
Or they'll release it straight to Netflix.
Fuck, man.
Or their Disney streaming service once this deal goes through.
Oh, that's
You
true.
know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm not feeling all that great about it. We did the reaction like right after last week's cast of the X-Men Dark Phoenix, and that like got bashed quite a bit in just in geek culture, and then they pushed that shit back. It was supposed to come out
really?
in February.
Yeah.
They pushed it back 3 or 4 more months in 2019.
I mean, this is a weird time to be alive. I mean, on one hand, like, we're getting all these cool... I mean, we can complain about, and we have our voices, right, as, like, a consumer.
Yep.
On the other hand, it's like fandoms can be straight assholes, and nobody, almost virtually zero of your audience makes movies,
Yeah.
knows really what the fuck they want. You know, your demographic for a lot of these comic movies are teenagers.
Yeah.
They're basically fucking idiots. I say that as I used to be a teenager. I was a fucking idiot. Most people are idiots at that age. And they decide to do all these reshoots because a trailer didn't look good or something like that, or because enough people complain. But the people that are complaining those are like outliers. I mean, they're very noisy, but those are outliers. Like, if you go through, like, if you look at, take YouTube for example. If you look at like popular videos, like they'll have over 1 million views, right? But there's nowhere near 1 million fucking like comments. You know what I mean? It's because most people are not going to comment. Like, usually somebody will just watch it, consume it, and then move on. The people that comment, especially the negative people, they're usually almost always going to comment on anything they don't like.
Sure.
But there's very few of them. They're just fucking noisy.
I agree with that to a large extent. I will say sometimes, like, there were very, very negative. I hate to go back to this all the time, but there were super negative views on the trailer for 2016 Ghostbusters. You know, people didn't like how that movie was coming across from a trailer standpoint. They didn't reshoot, to my knowledge, but there was already negative feelings.
Oh yeah, that had like more thumbs down than it did thumbs up.
Yeah.
Right, but think about that. Keep that one in mind, all right? Now think about how much money that movie made, even though I didn't watch it. I didn't want to watch it.
Yeah.
But then think about any movie that's ever done reshoots ever, and think about how much money those have made. Far less.
I'm trying to think of the ones that have done reshoots.
Solo did reshoots.
Oh yeah, that bombed.
Superman and Superman vs. Batman did reshoots.
But
Justice League did reshoots.
I would
Oh,
counter
yeah.
with Rogue One had
they
reshoots
did.
to
Yeah,
where
they
the
did.
movie was completely different, where they brought in a whole new director.
I didn't even hear about that.
Tony
Yeah,
Gilroy
yeah.
came in and stepped in for Gareth Edwards and redid the whole movie.
That one was looking a little risky, but it may be an
That's-
outlier. But
Yeah, it is because
Yeah.
like most reshoots do not do well, and I don't know why they don't understand this. Like historically, they have not done well.
yeah, I mean, there's,
So make the movie you want to make, even though it's trash. Because basically, what you're doing when you do a reshoot, you just toss more money down the hole, and it's gonna do shitty anyway. It's gonna do even worse.
and people pay attention and hear about it in the news, and usually they don't have as much confidence in it as they did, as some of your fans did before.
That's true because I know with like Justice League with all the different cuts, like people wanted to see the original fucking like footage that was it whatever that director was that did
Snyder?
it. Yeah, Snyder's footage instead of the other guys because the movie was so horrible. But yeah, it's money doesn't solve everything, but it sure does solve a lot.
Yeah. The thing that people kept picking on quite a bit from that trailer, I didn't notice it the first time I watched it. You heard all our comments, but with the whole thing with Storm holding an umbrella was something people zeroed in on quite a bit from the
I don't
trailer
get
for
why.
Dark Phoenix.
So people are kind of retarded about that. So if you're sad and it's raining, I think sometimes like isn't it? Some of her emotions are tied to like the weather as well. Mm-hmm. So why would you stop it from raining if you're fucking sad as shit because somebody just died? So I think people are just being way too nitpicky, fucking nerdy about it.
I mean, I've seen some panels too. Like, you've never seen her hold an actual umbrella in any of her 50, 60 years,
But I think it's a time and a place to use your powers, right? Probably not at a funeral. Make it a sunny day. Oh, look, it's beautiful. My friend just died.
Yeah,
You just think
or
about mourning your friend, you know?
or I mean, the umbrella part seems like, and people have gone back and forth. It's way too much of a small issue, but the umbrella part makes it seem like she, I don't know, knew it was going to rain and was just like, okay, let me protect my head. When, you know, I don't know. She's an all-powerful mutant that can control every aspect of the weather, you know?
That's the time and place.
But yeah, maybe it's draining on her for her use of power to change the weather, and so she's like, "Fuck it, it's goddamn weekend, I'm chilling."
It goes to a bigger story of Fox never quite getting Storm right. I mean, if we're really going to be honest, she's been in movies since, what, 2000 with Halle Berry? And nobody's really been impressed with this Storm, you know?
Yeah.
Through different actresses. I was more impressed with, I didn't give a shit about Deadpool, or I'm sorry, Domino all that much. I was more impressed with her with 20 minutes in Deadpool 2
Oh yeah.
than I was with Storm in 6 X-Men movies. It's fucking sad, you know? I don't know. We'll fucking see. God damn it. All right.
Deep in these movies.
Yeah, we are. Actually, there was one other big thing with movies that came up that we should address. I don't really like this actress. Tiffany Haddish wants to get the role of Nubia, basically from Themyscira, a black woman from Themyscira with the Amazon powers and all of that.
She's Black Wonder Woman.
I mean,
Yeah.
she can't be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I mean, she's a comedic. She's a comedian, first of all, and she's a comedic actress. So I think if she does this role, she's gonna have to be serious. So don't come in here and give me all these fucking.
Well, that's like
jokes
with
and shit.
it's like with Jim Carrey. Like when he went to try to do a serious role, it was really hard to take him serious in that serious role. Like what was it, like
He did good in
Truman
Kick-Ass,
Show?
though. No, in Kick-Ass. Remember that? He did a good job in Kick-Ass.
But no, I'm talking about like when he first started doing film. Like he was always in like comedy movies, and
Yeah,
then all of a
yeah.
sudden he did something serious like 21 or like the
Truman
Truman
Show.
Show or
Yeah.
a few other ones. It was like hard to take him serious, but like he pulled it off. He did a pretty good job.
My favorite comedic actor that's done that switch really fucking well was obviously the late Robin Williams. Because I was
Yeah.
always laughing at all his comedic roles, and then when I saw him in like Good Will Hunting, I was like, God damn, or Dead Poets Society. But I don't think Tiffany Haddish is of that caliber.
I don't think that.
Fucking whatsoever.
Not
Well,
yet.
she hasn't improving yet. I mean,
Yeah.
if for like drama and like serious roles and shit like that. So, I mean, I'll give her a chance, but I kind of doubt that it'll happen.
I think we can do better. I really do.
Oh, yeah.
Like Angela Bassett.
I mean, she's older, but she still looks
shit,
amazing.
She could easily fit that role.
But at the same time, though, we're also talking about comic book characters, which I mean, it doesn't take like a serious fucking actor to fill those roles.
No, it doesn't always.
I mean?
No.
It helps though.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, Chris Evans is not a fucking.
Lesbian, big time.
Yeah.
Oscar
I mean,
award
look
winner.
at Chris Hemsworth, fucking.
But then look when you do have I guess a bigger person and a superhero
Robert Downey
like
Jr.
Batman.
well, yeah.
Is it Matt Damon or who is playing
Ben
Batman? Ben
Affleck.
Affleck.
God
Affleck.
damn, you the
I don't like
Batman
him.
guy, man.
I don't like him.
I
Ben
don't like-
Affleck.
I
that's
don't
right.
like him either as Batman, but yeah, that's just me. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. does a pretty good job.
Yeah,
as
he's-
Iron Man.
He's probably one of the best big names in a superhero role.
Yeah, yeah.
But I kind of brought his career back, so.
Oh, for certain, man. It was in the fucking toilet, you know, before this. So, I don't know. She's been yapping at the head talking about she wants to do this, and I stay the fuck away from my Wonder Woman
Ooh,
2 with this.
You want to
Well,
know
no.
what's going to be a good?
Wait, before we change gears, did you guys hear about how?
It's not changing gears.
Alright.
It's keeping with it.
Are you still about to talk about Tiffany Haddish?
No, to something similar with Wonder Woman. We're going to see Cheetah next year.
True.
Played by Kristen Wiig, who's
that's true.
been known to be a comedic actress.
She has. That's true.
So-
She's been on SNL and all
Better
that
have
for years.
furry cheetah titties. I'm just saying.
Man.
You know what? I do need furry cheetah titties on that shit. That's important. Yeah.
She better be butt fucking naked
Yeah.
except
No,
for fur.
no bra. Fuck
I
that
mean,
shit.
we've seen stills where she's in a dress, no fur.
Yeah.
But see, like that one supermodel was able to do Mystique in the X-Men movie, so she should be able to do.
Rebecca Romaine Stamos, say her fucking whole name. Best Mystique ever. That's the one?
Stokes.
Stokesmus.
Not that shitty J-Law, but.
But I was gonna bring up the whole Tiffany Haddish, like she's gonna get a comedy special on Netflix.
Stand up.
Yeah, stand up, and like I guess there's been beef between like Kevin Hart and that one short pimp named Slickback guy.
Yeah,
Cat
Cat
Williams.
Williams. Fuck
Yeah.
that guy.
'Cause
I never liked that guy.
I never liked him either.
He was
like,
funny on Boondocks.
Yeah, for real.
Well, yeah, but it's funny. I don't like him. Like,
He's a mess. He's a mess of a dude.
And he fucked up his own career.
Yeah, and he got his ass beat by an 8th grader.
Yeah.
He wants to complain about how he's not getting roles and that it's racism, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, dude, get off the fucking drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how about that? Be a decent person and actually do these roles.
Well,
Don't-
the other
don't be
thing is,
an asshole.
Tiffany Haddish hasn't done anything to him. You know what
No.
I mean? Like, it's not like she's...
Well, he's kind of backing up the other comedian at Netflix kind of lowballed when she wanted to do, when they were gonna have her do a comedy special.
Monique.
Yeah, Monique. Yeah.
Fuck her too.
She was just wrong, though.
Yeah, she was wrong.
I mean, she's a bitch. So
Well, remember, they offered her way higher amount of money first. And, like, she was insulted and what... I mean, she didn't know how to fucking negotiate, you know? So...
Well, then
Yeah,
she's delusional into thinking she put her name in the same hat as Dave Chappelle, which, no, you're nowhere near Dave Chappelle.
No.
Nowhere near him.
And she knows that because she knows she can't sell out arenas. Like,
Yeah,
Dave
exactly.
Chappelle could do a show anywhere in America right now, 50,000-seat arena, people would show up.
And the thing else cool about Dave Chappelle, not only would he sell out arenas, but he'd also just go on a fucking block corner
Yeah.
and just bullshit people. You
Hell
know what I
yeah.
mean? I don't see her doing stuff like that.
No,
You know?
she can't fucking do it, man.
I know he's in Dave Chappelle's in that new A Star Is Born movie, which I think is crazy. Like, who's he playing? I might see it just to see. Or
I wonder if he's just a cameo, though, because all I hear about is Lady Gaga this, Lady Gaga that.
No,
in
he's
that movie.
who's that again?
he's Bradley. He's Bradley Cooper's like right hand man kind of dude.
But in this is not like some biopic for
No,
Gaga,
it's a
right?
No,
it's
it's
a
a
remake.
remake. Yeah.
This movie's been remade 11 times already. So
And she's like, but she's a singer in this.
yeah,
Yeah, she's a singer.
So
But it's funny to go back and watch old school David Chappelle show and then look at David Chappelle now because like
He's so big now.
he's so fucking huge now, like yoked and stuff like that. But then also his voice is like a lot deeper.
All that smoking.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like he's been gargling rocks.
He needs to quit smoking cigarettes and just keep with the weed.
yeah,
I mean, I just want to see him live longer.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's the only reason why.
yeah.
Fucking talent.
Yeah, going back and watching him in Undercover Brother, like
I forgot about that shit.
Yeah, I didn't know he. Well, I'd seen him in Half Baked, but I was like, oh, this dude's in this too. But he wasn't a household name at the time.
No, Half Baked was a fucking like cult classic though. You know what I mean? Like everybody was talking about that shit and rewatching it high as fuck.
They
Who was
still
that girl
do.
that was in there? She was fine as fuck. It wasn't
Oh
Cree
yeah, the
Summers,
girl
it was
from The
somebody else.
Craft, right?
Was that Chris
Was that
Summers?
her?
No, not Cree Summers. Cree
her
Summers
name.
wasn't in The Craft. The
She's
other
fire.
red black girl with the curly hair doing witchcraft
You
shit.
just said other Redbone.
Yeah, you know,
God
slim thick
damn.
one. Actually,
I don't think she's slim thick. I think she's really slim.
she is, but she's gotten a little thicker.
Rachel True.
There you go. She bad. She still look
Yeah.
bad too. She like 50 years old.
She played Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is she still bad? Yeah, she is. God damn.
She still look good. Still look
Damn.
good. It
Oh, that's
ain't,
where he drops his soap.
it ain't the 90s no more, but she still look bad.
I got some booty. I got some booty.
So did we talk about the whole black canary?
We did.
The Black Canary.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did last
Okay.
week.
Is that like Vanta Black Canary?
Yeah. What's her name? What's her
Redbone
name?
Canary. She spells it weird. Journey. Her name's Journey.
Have we-
Jurnee. Yeah.
We'll see.
Journey Smalt Bell.
We'll
We talked
see.
about her last week.
Yeah, we'll see about her. You know, I don't know her, but I hope
She's
for the
in
best.
some-
But she better wear some. Here's the thing: Black Canary is supposed to have like the second or third best legs in the whole DC universe. Well, you know it, and I know it.
yeah.
God damn it!
You
Right
also-
behind Raven,
If you
Lady
motherfuckers shut the
Legolas.
fuck up before I stab you.
Lady Legacy
Shut the
has the
fuck up with
best
that bullshit.
legs.
Get
No
the
one
fuck
gives
out
a
of here
fuck
with that
about
Wonder
bullshit.
Woman, maybe two. Then Black Canary. We know this.
Well, she's wearing those
She's talking about-
fishnets.
Do I gotta call fucking the
HR?
police and shit? 'Cause, like she's underage.
No, she ain't. Wait, the actress?
Raven? Lady Legacy and Teen Titans?
Oh, she's a teen.
Yeah,
I
she's
mean,
18.
and she's an 18 teen.
No, she's
Yeah,
not.
you
Get
open.
outta here,
18.
You nonsense.
She's 19, 18.
So
guy-
She got great
Exactly.
legs.
we do know that Black Canary does eventually marry and have Oliver Queen's kid eventually.
Yeah,
So
She also dies.
and
This is
comes-
true.
She dies and comes back.
this is true.
So
She better have fishnets. That's all I'm saying.
we'll see about. There's no pictures of her. She's just been casted.
Yeah, I don't know. DC's throwing fucking spaghetti at the wall.
Ooh, you want to hear
Yeah.
some more DC news?
What?
Dropped today.
What?
So they're doing a Harley Quinn animated series
They've done this. Wait, an animated series of just her?
of
She's
her.
a star?
It's like, yeah, she's a star. It's her and I guess Batman's in it. There's a trailer, I think, or no, it was screened at New York City Comic Con, like ahead of it.
Oh, Ninja, what's it called?
There's no official name, but they have.
How the fuck they screen a show
with no official name.
Don't ask me this, but they have the Big Bang Theory star Kaylee Cuoco as the voice of Harley Quinn.
Are you sure it wasn't the movie?
No, it's an animated series.
What you looking at, Blue? You looking at something that contradicts his bullshit?
No, it's just because I watched the movie and the chick played the voice of Harley Quinn in that too. The chick from Big Bang Theory.
Which movie?
Maybe they brought her back.
The Batman and Harley Quinn movie. That was
that
shitty.
movie.
Is this possibly going to be on that DC streaming service?
It is on their DC.
Well, that's
DC
been announced a while ago. Then
Yeah, well, I don't know.
there's Harley Quinzel that's going to be on DC All Access bullshit. Or
What is this?
All I know is Harley Quinn.
It's called
like,
DC Universe.
the Margot Robbie version of Harley Quinn live action in Suicide Squad was one of the best things about that fucking movie.
Only best.
And I don't hear any fucking buzz whatsoever about that. You know, in terms of like sequels or solo spinoff for her. All I see is other bullshit.
Birds of Prey. We just talked about that.
But that's not Harley's
no, it's not by
shit.
herself.
Like,
but
you know, I want to see way more Harley. Is Harley the lead on that?
it looks like it.
Okay.
the name of the series is Harley Quinn. There you go.
All right.
But they've been teasing that name since they announced the whole DC Universe app.
Dude, this
I
app,
thought it was going to be live action, but I guess it's animated.
whoever the fuck is marketing this app is doing a shit ass job. It's so fucking confusing what's on there, what's not, and when it's airing. I can't fucking keep up with this shit. Like, even for is Titans out on there right now as we speak?
I don't even know if it went live. All I know is they got renewed for season 2 already.
Already?
You got some info, Cronus?
I was gonna say I know that it's internationally on Netflix.
I
Wait.
fucking hate that
Oh, really?
shit.
Titans?
Yeah.
Damn.
Motherfuckers, man.
Just over in Canada, you can watch that shit now.
Well,
everybody else.
but anywhere but America. Same thing with fucking Star Trek Discovery.
Yeah. That's fucking
It's like the
weird.
biggest market. They're like, yeah, fuck you.
Yep.
People who really want to watch the show have to pay for the app.
Yeah, that's fucking weird, man.
So look. So in addition to Harley Quinn, DC Universe is also prepping the animated series of Outsiders Young Justice, which we already knew, which you can only see on DC Universe. Live action Titans, which you know, Doom Patrol, Stargirl, which we didn't talk about, and Swamp Thing.
Okay. I mean, Stargirl I don't know shit about except for they cast the actress and she seems age appropriate or whatever. But, you know, Swamp Thing we've seen in a whole bunch of stuff. Hopefully he'll be fun.
That one's animated, right? Swamp Thing?
Should be. I know they ain't paying no live action budget for Swamp Thing. That's all CGI.
Well, they used to have a Swamp Thing live action, right? Back in the day?
back
Or was that
in the
just
day
a
on
movie?
CBS way long time ago.
They did that. They did what was it called? The
Toxic Avenger.
Toxic Crusader.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh,
that.
yeah, I
Toxic
remember that.
Avenger.
Was it? Isn't Crusader 1 too? I could be tripping.
It's
there.
probably
Well, no,
a sequel. They
I
had
think-
like several sequels, so it's
I
probably
think the
one of them.
animation was Toxic Avenger, and the HBO one, or the adult one, was Toxic Crusader.
Wait, adult one?
God damn, you talking porno shit?
Not porno, but like...
Yeah, the Toxic Avenger, 1984.
Yeah, Toxic Crusaders as well. There was a movie.
So that was the
both.
animation.
Yeah,
But then
that's the one I remember with that.
there was a
animation.
live-action show, too.
There's a live action movie, Toxic Avenger. There's a trailer here.
TV series, too.
God
All
damn.
gross.
That was on HBO, but fuck. That was a long time ago.
Yes. Let's get to some exciting good stuff. Did y'all see the new trailer for this Enter the Spider-Verse?
I watched it. It seemed pretty cool, except there was parts of the trailer that had choppy animation that pissed me off because it looked like the Dragon Prince animation. Like I was
Really?
like choppy.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why people are cheaping out on frame rates now in this day and age. It's kind of pissing me off at this point. I'm just like, what? We're like going back in time. It's
Okay.
fucking bullshit. Other than
notice
that should look fantastic.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I'm super excited and impressed. My kids can't get enough of fucking watching the trailer over and over and over again. We're getting Spider-Pig.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the trailer for Spider Into the Spider-Verse, and it looks like it's claymation, like the way it's choppy.
But it's only sometimes.
Yeah, it's really weird. And so it almost looks like it's supposed to be like you're supposed to watch with 3D glasses. Like the background's kind of blurry, and it has like that 3D effect where it's like blue and red.
Okay.
It's kind of weird.
I don't know what if they're going to do a 3D version. I'm not even fucking clear on that shit. But Spider-Pig and what's Spider Noir with that same suit from the Marvel game.
Yeah.
That fucking or the PS4 game.
I mean, I usually don't give a shit about frame rates, right? But once you start dipping below like 24, like that's very noticeable to me. So I think that's the main reason why. But yeah, they had Spider-Pig in there too, right?
Yes.
Spider-Gwen, she looked great.
Yep.
So yeah.
It looks like it's going to be a twist on the whole Spider-Verse giant series from a few, I don't know, years back or whatever. No Silk yet. No Ho-Silk.
No one cares.
If you saw Ho-Silk in this, though, that would, like, change the world.
No one cares.
Pheromones on a hot, legal 19-year-old
Are you sure?
Korean, yes, Korean-American girl that can't control her pussy. $1 billion franchise right there, Sony.
You already been lit up by Super Shoot Show about this host.
They love that shit.
They was like, who's to them?
But I had to educate them.
And then they were like, oh yeah, it's the one with
Ho-Silk.
They were like, this is the one with the least interesting spider costume. Like, oh yeah, that one. Ain't nobody knows.
That's because they ain't read that shit.
Well, every time I go to a con, there's hella people dressed up as Silk.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody give a fuck.
Whatever. We'll see. I mean, I do think Spider-Gwen is going to be much bigger because she also is in that Marvel Rising series too.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. This seems fucking fun. I'm thinking it's going to do big numbers in December. I really am.
Oh,
nah?
No.
It'll do better than Venom.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what it's looking like.
Yes.
That's what it's already looking like.
It'll probably do triple Venom's budget.
You already got the kids going. Because even though Venom is PG-13, I don't know if this is PG-13 or PG for Enter the Spider-Verse. But
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's PG.
Yeah, it could be PG.
Unless they got Ho-Ass Silk.
Ho-Silk would have to be rated triple X, man.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. But Venom looks like a rated R movie from the trailers, even though it's a PG-13. So, most parents aren't taking their younger kids to see that fucking shit. We gonna see.
Ooh, Nick Cage is in this movie?
Yeah, he's the voice of Spider Noir.
Oh, that's right.
And you have Toby playing an old-ass Peter Parker. That's fucking great, you know?
Liev Schreiber, who voiced the Kingpin.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got Cottonmouth as Aaron Davis?
They got an all-star fucking cast, man.
Are you looking at the right thing?
Yeah, I'm looking at the cast list, voice list. See this? Marshall Ali is Aaron Davis.
Scroll up.
Right there, man.
Well, no, I don't see what's the name as Peter Parker.
Should
Oh,
be
you're
Toby,
talking about
right?
him.
No, it's not Toby.
It's not Toby?
It's Jack Johnson?
Yeah, it's the dude from what's
tripping?
that New Girl?
Oh, so Toby's not in it, huh?
No.
I'm
not
tripping,
that I
okay.
see.
Fuck. Maybe I fucked that up. Oh, well.
Maybe you did, Prodigy.
Goddamn.
Maybe you did.
Calling me out on my shit. Fuck.
Right, live and direct.
Yeah, shit.
Did
I
y'all
thought I was
watch?
confused.
Did y'all watch SNL with Kanye?
I did not. I
heard
heard about it. Tell me about it.
So I saw SNL with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Not all of it, but I saw the opening with the hearing with Kavanaugh, with that Matt Damon show up.
Okay.
Oh shit, that shit was crazy. He's like yelling. He's all, "Yeah, I'm a bro," and I like to use bro voice.
Was Adam Driver in there? Like in a lot of like?
Yeah, he's
scenes?
in a lot of. Yeah, he was the host.
Okay.
But Matt Damon was like guest starring as Brett Kavanaugh.
Nobody talked about Adam Driver at all. It was all just Kanye and fuck Kanye. Basically.
So basically, apparently Kanye. So someone said this was after the show ended or during the credits or some shit.
They cut the video for him.
Oh, wait! On Saturday Night Live, they cut him off.
They cut the broadcast, but they still recorded it and they released it later. So.
Wow. Okay.
Well,
So-
they played that wrap it up button and he wasn't fucking off the stage. They're like, we gotta cut it.
I'm gonna let you finish, but
Well, he said,
He went on a fucking rant.
yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I know that he said that the 13th Amendment is what made us all slaves, but that's what freed the slaves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he
I'm
said.
like,
he's a
I don't
fucking idiot.
understand what the fuck you're talking about. Like, if you want to talk about slavery as far as like we're all debt slaves, that's kind of a choice if you go into debt, right? If you buy
Sure,
shit you
but
can't afford. That's what debt slave is, but
ain't got nothing to do with the 13th Amendment.
yeah, not the 13th Amendment. I don't understand where this guy's getting his information. He's believing this conspiracy theory bullshit. And he just needs to like really educate himself.
You know what? You know what it seemed like for me? He's just clearly on a lot of medication. A lot, and he's not reading and like being really lazy
Well,
with his
reading-
conspiracy
reading
shit.
the wrong things.
But
yeah.
also, he seems like he's addicted to some psychopharmaceutical bullshit.
I think it's the other way around. I think he needs to be on medication, that he has some kind of mental health issue. And he mentioned it too, like that he hasn't taken his meds and like the whole shit that happened on TMZ, he came back and said that like, you know, the medication he takes makes him feel weird, so he doesn't take it all the time. Because it blocks his geniusness.
So what the fuck are you doing on Saturday Night Live and making appearances? I mean, like, get your fucking mental health straight then. You know what I mean? Like, you should be meeting with your doctor and your psychologist and getting well. I don't want to see you when you're going through that shit. And I've already had my issues with his ass for all the other stuff he's done lately. But don't be on TV. You know what I mean? And then also a big fuck you to a lot of people booking him. You know, I mean, he gets clicks. Everybody wants to, you know, see what the fuck is going to come out of his mouth next. But he's obviously not mentally well.
Yeah,
so do you put someone who's not mentally stable on TV just to hoe him out?
Well, he was on Jimmy Kimmel, and that's where he came out and said he's bipolar.
Putting him on stage over and over and over again for seeing whatever dumb shit is going to come out of his mouth seems like almost exploiting, but at the same time, he's an adult and makes his own dumbass decisions. But why are you booking him over and over
I'm going to
again?
be Stitch now. He's going to have some new thing coming up pretty soon.
Yeah.
And that's going to make him millions. But it's not, because his last album didn't do too well. Just like the last album didn't do too well. Just like the last album before that didn't do too well.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he's been on a downward spiral in terms of record sales, and even just, I don't know, I think he has a new one that's supposed to come out later this year.
Yeah.
But nobody fucking cares.
Yeah, nobody cares.
It's called Yeez or something like that.
I heard he changed his name to Yee as well.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember in the 2000s, what was it, College Dropout? And I mean,
Fire.
all 3 or 4 of his beautiful dark fantasy, all 3 or 4 of his albums, first 3 or 4 albums, were just classics.
Well, except for 808 Heartbreaks wasn't that great.
I liked a few tracks. It wasn't as good.
Because it was all auto-tune. I was just like, fuck out of here. That nonsense.
It wasn't as brilliant. But then didn't he come back afterwards with the Watch the Throne with him and Jay-Z was
no,
good.
after that he came out with it was 808 Heartbreaks, and then My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. That was like the next one. And then I think the one you're talking about.
Watch the Throne.
Yeah,
I mean, he's had some great ones.
But then after that, it was like, you know, Yeezus was garbage. I forget, there was another one in there too that was just not good. So.
And less people care about. The other thing is, even if he just focused on his incredible beat making ability, and you know what I mean, like production stuff, he could just do that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Yee is pronounced Yay. No, it's not. It's Yee.
Correcting folks.
Y-E spells Yee. Y-A-Y.
Yeah. It's like, what is wrong with you?
I'm just fucking with you, King Arthur.
Yes.
Thank you. If that's the way he wants to pronounce it, then he's a dumbass.
Yeah.
So.
I thought he was going to go by the artist formerly known as Kanye West.
He's going to go by a symbol.
Yeah. And
I was surprised.
The other thing, I mean, nobody's bringing this up, but I fucking will. Kardashian curse is fucking real. I don't give a fuck what anybody goddamn says.
Holy shit.
You get with a Kardashian, chances are, except for goddamn Ray J, who got out before this all fucking happened.
Nah, his pullout game was weak. I saw the video.
Ah, goddamn.
I think Ray J gave the curse.
Yeah, maybe Ray J's dick started all of this, though. We have to blame him partly.
Busted that cursed nut. And then after that, what happened to Ray J?
Who knows?
So it is a curse.
Yeah. I mean, look at, Lamar...
Omar?
Yeah, Lamar Odom. He was winning championships with the Lakers. I mean, he had a lengthy career and whatnot. He was an all-star. He's a fucking crackhead for years.
Almost fucking died in a kitty cat ranch or whatever.
Yeah, like what? I mean, come on now.
What about Chris Humphries? Didn't he like almost went broke or something? He was in the news recently.
He only stayed married to her like for like a month.
72 days or some shit.
Bullshit.
But wait, didn't he?
Why would you marry a Kardashian?
It's ridiculous. I mean, you get publicity, you get more shine instantly, but it's not worth your fucking soul.
I mean,
or your sanity.
Was he a
Them
football
walls,
player
though.
or a basketball player?
There was a football player, Reggie Bush, whose career went fucking downhill right after that.
Well, he kept getting
Yeah.
hurt, but yeah.
Downhill career, no matter what, one way or another.
Look at Bruce. Bruce is now Caitlyn. That's
Tristan Thompson.
oh
On
yeah.
the Cavs was dating Chloe. One of them. I mean, there's a long. I don't get too much into the TMZ shit, but
Well,
almost every dude.
This one's kind of weird, but even Justin Bieber, because he dated the Chloe
Kylie?
or Chloe, one of them, and he's all fucked up in the head now.
Yeah,
He's
but
always
he's
been a
still
fuck-
Pissing in buckets and
yeah, but he's still
getting
still
married,
out
no
there.
prenup.
He's got that track out there with DJ Khaled.
Fucking
and, they playing
Hate
playing
that
his
fucking
shit out
dude.
there.
They'll still play his shit, but usually 9 times out of 9, you gonna find some fucked up ass shit from dating a Kardashian.
I mean, but them walls though.
That ain't worth it, man.
Yeah, apparently it is with all of them running through.
I doubt the walls are that great.
Nah.
Them walls must be.
I see them-
they must be snapping, be like hugging.
I'm thinking, first
Oh,
of all,
man.
dead fish, and then seeing Kim Kardashian's rubber cement ass.
Ooh.
I would not want to put my dick anywhere near that thing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of tempting.
Nah.
It's not tempting to me at all.
I wonder.
Look at Kim Kardashian without Photoshop, because almost all her photos were Photoshop, and then tell me what you think.
Yeah,
I can show it to you if you want.
South Park did that. Basically called her a walking troll and shit.
Well, fucking what's name did it really good too in Boondocks.
Yeah.
when they had her on there. That shit
Wait,
was fucking
They
hilarious.
had her on Boondocks?
Yeah, because she was dating. It wasn't Kim Kardashian. It was like
Oh, it looked like
somebody who was supposed to be her. It was somebody else, but she kept getting like butt implants and stuff like that. And there's a scene where she sits on the couch and like the kids go like popping up in the air.
Look, I'm going to keep it real with you, Chief. Nobody should be getting butt shot injections or any of that
See
shit.
that's the way her ass looks normally.
Yeah.
That's not the way that you see in like the magazines and shit because they always Photoshop it.
Yeah.
This is a totally fake ass.
Yeah. It's not a good thing to do. It's not healthy at all. It looks weird. I mean, have you seen like the Nicki Minaj shit
That's a good
lately?
look. That's how she looks.
I mean, but
Yeah.
She looks,
I mean-
this looks average as fuck.
But that
makeup
sound,
does wonders.
though.
Makeup does
The
wonders.
sound?
yeah, them sound, them walls.
I wonder
I mean,
if
they
it's better.
keep coming for it.
I wonder if
All
it's better
these
to
dudes
get.
keep coming for it.
I wonder if it's better to get for her blades or get the Kardashian curse.
Ooh.
It's never worth that.
Good question.
I mean,
Good
both of them
question.
fuck up your life forever.
Yeah.
Man's got 3 babies.
I wouldn't risk it. I'm not putting my dick in there. Nope. And not in anybody in that family.
You know, it'd be really fucking funny if if Kim Kardashian kids aren't Kanye's, and he just did not listen to his fucking album.
God damn, 18 years.
Yeah, 18 years.
Oh, Kim
I thought the
Kardashian.
kids weren't even his.
King Arthur said them Kardashians got the same powers as Ho Silk.
Oh, God damn. Can't control their pussy. You know what? He's on to something right there. Ho Silk was better, but he's on to something. I appreciate
Pretty
that.
good.
Good fucking shit. I think, Kronos, did you see any of this Black Panther quest? A little bit?
No, not yet. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I've been busy with other things. I've been watching. I'm playing Last of Us.
Nice.
Finally.
Right on.
I've been catching up on Iron Fist season 2. I've finished season
Okay.
1. So I'm watching season 2 now.
So wait,
Got through season 1.
yeah.
That's an accomplishment
the
right there.
last 2 episodes of season 1, I remember being somewhat good because
They-
like he actually uses his powers.
They got better. And then like the first episode of season 2, he literally punches a fucking engine block out of an armored car.
That's cool.
I
Yeah.
was like, damn.
Yeah.
So
good shit.
that was a good way to start that season.
Like the budget for that scene probably was pretty big because
Yeah,
they look
yeah.
pretty fucking dope.
Which, I mean, it's good. I mean, they definitely got better.
That's as far as I got though for the new season.
Oh, really?
Up to the engine getting knocked out. I haven't
Oh.
even watched the rest of it.
I'm on like episode 4 or 5 now. So
I got to watch.
tell us about it, but don't spoil it too much.
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
wanna watch
No,
it.
no spoilers. We are getting a
Is it a spin-off?
No, so this is part of Avengers Assemble. This is like season 6 for Avengers Assemble, but this is his like Black Panther quest. So it's he's like the main star of it. Shuri's definitely in it. We're getting what looks like their cartoon version, which isn't exactly like the comics, isn't exactly like movies. Cartoon version of Secret Invasion, Secret Wars. A little bit of Illuminati stuff is being hinted at.
So did you get mad when they showed the crew without the Fantastic Four?
I did not, because that is not part of this. But if they did Skrulls without
sorry,
Fantastic
Skrulls,
Four,
yeah.
I would be pissed.
Well, Secret Invasion was with Skrulls. So
Well, again, it seems like a twist that they might be leading up to. The only thing that I don't know if the cartoon Disney has the cartoon rights to Namor, but this is a lot about Atlantis versus Wakanda.
that'd be great. Yeah. You're talking about Secret Wars, not Secret Invasion, then.
They're kind of hinting at a little bit of a blended storyline of elements of both. Definitely fucking watch it. This might be my favorite season of Avengers yet, at least for 3 episodes in.
Yeah.
And they're going some places with it. That's all I'll fucking say. And like I mentioned last week, they have the inside of the Wakandan embassy that you take a photo of when you're playing Marvel's Spider-Man on PS4. So I'm fucking loving it. It might be one of my favorite new cartoons this year.
Yo, I'm watching the trailer for it and it looks fucking dope.
Yeah,
I've seen the trailer.
I'm not huge on the art. It's not like Samurai Jack or like, really, really great anime per se, but story-wise, I'm loving everything about it, So and even the voice actors for T'Challa and Shuri, they're bringing it, and T'Challa basically tells Pimp Tony, I'm a fucking king. You're not going to tell me what the fuck to do, like he's done in the comics for years and years, and Tony doesn't like that, but there ain't shit he can do about it because he's talking to fucking royalty. I like that aspect of T'Challa.
And T'Challa could fuck up Iron Man.
Yeah, I was
I mean,
gonna ask that question. Who you think will win in a fight between Black Panther in armor versus Iron Man in armor?
Wakandan technology.
So, T'Challa has armor as well.
What else I was saying? Like armored armor.
Well, no, he has like his own He has like a Hulkbuster type suit
Oh, okay.
that he uses. So he has like other armor too.
Yeah, and they go deep into tech with this, which I love. You know what I mean? well worth fucking watching. I think it comes out on Sundays on Disney XD. So that shit is fucking dope.
Sunday. Shit, there's a lot of shit dropping because Star Wars Resistance is, I think, Sunday as well. It might be...
Is that starting this week?
Yeah, it might be after the Avengers Assemble one.
You know what else?
What?
Comes out this weekend?
What's that?
Motherfucking Assassin's Creed Origins.
Yes.
Not Origins,
Let's talk about
Odyssey.
This. Yes.
Oh, shit. That's this week?
It is this week. It's
Friday.
On the 5th. Yeah. So I rolled the dice again with Amazon.
Uh-oh.
It fucked up with me once so far. I pre-ordered it on Amazon. It said launch day delivery. So if I don't get my shit on launch day, I'm fucking canceling it. I'm going
Fingers
to fucking
crossed.
Target again. That shit pissed me off. But yeah, it looks amazing. I heard it's got really good reviews. I heard that it is different from the other games in some ways, so which is good. I think they need to get rid of the Animus, to be honest. I think at
That'd
this
be a
point
first, right?
Well, yeah, it's getting kind of old at this point. It takes out of the fucking game. Totally.
I didn't like I can't remember her fucking name, but the Middle Eastern woman in the real world in modern times in Origins all that much.
I don't give a shit about any of the people in the real world.
Yeah.
Like, all that shit just takes me totally out of the game.
Dude, the first Desmond I cared about a lot. Back in the old school
Really?
ones. Yeah.
It just-
but it's been a while. That was like 10 years ago.
It's just like, why do I want to come back to the real world where I don't have cool powers? You know what I mean? And, like, do some bullshit office work
Yeah.
where I could just be an assassin. Like,
Yeah.
Just be the fucking assassin, you know?
Do assassin and come home, do paperwork.
Yeah, it's just, to me, it's fucking dumb.
And they're going back to the annualized version because they took a year at least off between the London or Paris one and then Origins last year.
I think what they're probably doing now is they probably have two teams. And,
Okay.
like, they're doing it's 2 years for the team.
That makes
or
sense.
More. But I mean, it looks like they built a whole new system with Origins, and they're just building on that now.
Okay.
Which is smart because Origins was really good, really well made. And Odyssey, it's based upon I don't know if it's a brother and a sister, and you can play for the first time. Exclusively as the brother or the sister.
The sister reminds me of like you're getting like kind of a Wonder Woman Diana feel for her. At least that's what I've heard.
Yeah, I might play as the girl.
Yeah, I mean that seems like it would be fucking cool.
Yeah, it would be cool. And it's in Roman times, so you're a Spartan.
I thought it was
I think.
Greek.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're a Spartan though, right?
Yeah.
Which is weird because there's no Spartan females, but it's all good. I'll let it slide. It's a fucking video game.
Here we go.
I just want to Spartan kick some motherfucker in the chest. I know sometimes, I'm kind of a stickler about history and shit like that, but it's a fucking video game. I understand that people want to have females in the game, but it's also it's an option.
Yeah.
So if you want to be historically accurate, which is not going to be anyway because it's Assassin's Creed, it's going to be close to accurate, but not really.
It's a sandbox.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But no, they actually have some a lot of historical shit.
Yeah,
that's true in
sure.
there. But the main character usually isn't historically true. So
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because Origins, I loved Bayek and his wife, Bayek of Siwa,
I
and
remember her name. She was fine as fuck though.
she was bad, and you played as her for quite a few times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You couldn't control exactly when. You couldn't like trade off, but Bayek was fucking dope. You know what I mean? So I believe that this game is going to do very well. I'm excited about it. I may have to wait a little bit, but I want to hear your review next week when you start it. you
Yeah,
know?
I'm definitely gonna start it. I'm happy to get back into Assassin's Creed. I think Black Flag was amazing. I got into Assassin's Creed at Black Flag.
Yeah.
That game was fucking dope. I played Syndicate. It was
That was trash.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
And it's only because they tried to do too much shit. They tried to put in like actual crowds before the technology could like really do actual crowds.
Wasn't that the game where they had the screenshots of like the floating eyeball talking to you and bullshit like that?
Yeah, it's because of the crowds. There was too much shit going on for the processors to really keep up with. But now you can do it. But there's no need to have like realistic crowds in most games. You know what
Okay.
I mean, I'm fine with it being sort of empty, not totally empty, but sort of empty.
Yeah, I mean, I remember in Origins, there were groups of Egyptians, groups of Greeks, you know what I mean, in there. They did well with that one.
In Syndicate, though, it was like a lot of people.
Oh, and that was the London one, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
with the
I never
actually,
played that one.
It was kind of funny because you can get like a shillelagh and fucking pull up with a shillelagh, and there was like a brother and sister that would like trade back and forth.
Okay.
So that was interesting, but it was kind of like you could trade back and forth at any time, and it wasn't like exclusively that character or different characters.
So wait, once you're saying in Odyssey, once you decide to be basically Diana,
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you'll never see, unless you play again, the male side. Okay.
That's actually interesting. That gives you, like, maybe incentive to play through it again. Because that's what I did with Mass Effect. Play through it as a male and play through it as a female. Just to see, overall the story's different. I mean, the story's the same, sorry. But there's a couple of missions that are different based on your gender.
You just talking about who you can fuck on that spaceship.
No,
Why are you lying?
You can fuck mostly everybody.
No, some depend on your sex, though.
Yeah, and there's also missions that also depend on you as well.
Yeah.
Or your gender, your sex
Really? I
as
couldn't
well.
remember those.
Yeah, especially so in the first one, right? If you're female, there's a band of raiders, right? And the raider, he offers you to let you go if you bang him. And if you're female, you can either try to patronize him and be like, okay, I'll play along, but you end up shooting him in the face anyway. Or you can try to barter so that nobody dies.
Shoot him in the face. Were you a Fuda?
No, you shoot
Spread
him in
him
the
low.
face with a gun. No, you shoot him in the face with a gun.
Ho Silk.
God dang.
Ski.
Stokes.
So, go ahead.
Y'all see this news that just dropped?
What's this?
So we already knew. We talked. I think Cronus brought this up months and months ago that Krypton got renewed for season 2.
Oh, really? Good.
But they casted Lobo for season 2.
Oh.
So they casted.
I'm interested.
They casted.
I gotta finish that show because it's actually a good show.
Yeah, it was actually pretty crazy. Let's see. Emmett Scanlon.
Pull this motherfucker up. Let me see what he looked like.
Scanlon.
Let me see if he's Lobo-like.
Krypton.
Stokes.
So he's not. In this picture, he does not look yoked at all.
Oh, they done fucked up. Well,
There
he
he
looks
is.
like a big dude.
Yeah, it looks like, but he's not. I mean,
No, he
compared to this, no.
Well,
Was
maybe,
that Lobo?
maybe they'll go with the skinny Lobo.
He
They
don't look.
could
He
go
don't-
skinny Lobo.
He doesn't. Well, there he looks.
The fuck out of here. He looks
No,
like
but I
a
mean,
dude.
above, he looks bigger. Maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, like.
I mean,
No, he looks average size, dude.
yeah, it looks average.
how tall is he? Like.
He needs to have muscle mass.
He needs to be like The Rock.
Yeah, this is like, button that shit back
Yeah,
up.
he looks like a regular
looks
guy.
like
I mean,
he
yeah.
looks like a male model.
Yeah.
No, not really.
No, there's no.
He just he's kind of okay. He's kind of regular looking, but
But he can put on mass. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to totally shit. I have no idea what his acting is like.
Pit Lobo after his name. Maybe somebody did some fan art shit with him.
But I mean, look at Josh Brolin's like transformation. I mean, he went from like a kind of a not in shape guy into being Cable, and Cable was fucking yoked.
he looked great in Cable. Yeah.
And now he's gonna play. I'm sorry. If you look at the same thing with the guy that was on Stranger Things,
Oh
playing
yeah,
Hellboy now.
Hellboy. Yeah.
and he got fucking super yoked.
I mean,
Dude.
Star-Lord is the best example too.
No. So Star-Lord, he lost weight and gained some muscle mass, but the guy that played Hellboy, he was fat as fuck.
No. Star-Lord was.
no, I knew he was fat too.
Yeah, he was huge.
Right,
yeah.
right, but no, look at. Hold on.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm just saying they're very similar in terms of Star-Lord back on Parks and Recreation was a bigger dude.
Yeah, he was bigger, but he's talking about the new Hellboy.
Yeah,
there.
he looks amazing. Yeah, he looks.
That looks nothing like Star-Lord is not that yoked.
No, he's not
Yeah.
that. Is that really all him?
Yes.
That's all him, huh? That's
Yeah.
not.
That's him
Yeah, there he is, on the right.
on the right. Yeah, this is Ron Perlman. But yeah.
Okay, I mean.
And what was the guy's name? that
I
plays
can't
him?
remember his name. He plays fucking the sheriff.
Dude, he's funny as hell though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, you could do it. Get a trainer. You could do some impressive things, but I don't know. To me, the makeup needs to be on point for Lobo. Most important, the hair, the eye. You know, he's got to look fucking otherworldly. He's alien.
David Harbour, that's his name.
Yeah.
There you go. And he. Sorry, find a picture of him. But yeah, him. Well, you remember him in.
Yeah, of
Stranger
course,
Things.
from Stranger Things,
He's
yeah.
out of shape.
Yeah, sloppy guy.
Yeah.
Well, since we kind of mentioned Stranger Things, I kind of want to. This was on the list like last week, but we didn't really get a chance to talk about it. But I put on there that Drake might be the new R. Kelly, and the reason why I said that is because
That's a big accusation.
Millie Bobby Brown came out like a couple of weeks ago and saying that she texts with Drake, and he texts her that he misses her. She's only 14. And then, like, there's also the things going around where he's dating some chick who just turned 18, and he's known her since she was 16. And then his ex-girlfriend before that, he knew her when she was 14, and they got together when she was 8. I mean, he's waiting for them to become legal,
At
but
least he's waiting, but yeah.
but it's almost like he's grooming these girls.
But then
It's a little creepy. I'll admit. There's no doubt about it. That 18 and dating, you know. It is what it
But
is.
he's a 32-year-old man.
I
texting
agree.
with a
I'm saying it's a
14-year-old
little
girl,
creepy.
I miss you.
Right.
It's worse if she's 14. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, that's illegal and handcuffs right away. 18, it's still a little creepy, but you know, I can't like say, okay, put the handcuffs on you. You know what I mean?
It's especially weird if you're like if you're of that age and you're just like, I'm pushing 40. So like for me to even talk to somebody that's anywhere in their teens, if you're in your fucking early 20s, like we ain't got much in common.
Yeah.
So like I don't understand how people like date somebody that's significantly younger unless they're immature themselves, which is kind of odd. You know,
people got all kinds of things that turn them on, but I don't know. We'll see. You're right. There may be something there.
Hey, older ladies don't throw it in a circle.
Yeah.
5150H CRX says, hey, if he's waiting and keeping his hands to himself, then
That's still creepy waiting.
But what if that was your daughter though?
Yeah.
You had some 30. What? I guess you'd be 30 at the time, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be weird. Like I would not want my my daughter is about to turn 16, but I would not want her to be texting a fucking 32-year-old.
Yeah,
Like, what
of
the fuck is
course.
wrong with you?
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's fucking. And the other thing is, we're ignoring the fact that this is a mega celebrity that can pull the hottest chicks in the fucking planet at the drop of a hat. I mean, literally, if he texted "Who's up" on Instagram or something right now, he'd get millions of fucking chicks sending them fucking draws.
Yeah.
I mean, same could be said to R. Kelly too.
Yeah,
Cause
you're right.
Panties were dropping when he come on. Bitches be throwing their
Absolutely.
panties on stage for him singing, but he still touching little kids.
Oh, bad.
All bad.
Still, I mean, but he busted loads in Rosie Devine, though. His baby mama.
Oh,
she
yeah, the stripper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
She had a fat old ass.
Who knew that Pusha T was gonna roast fucking Drake's ass so viciously that we all know that he got kids, kids that he wanted to hide, or a kid that he wanted to hide? That's fucking weird, man. He fucking won that shit. Actually, let's stick with games a little bit. So there was obviously Red Dead Redemption 2, big Rockstar game, is about to drop, I think, at the end of the month.
They've got motherfucking horse testicle physics, y'all.
Yes.
That's why it's 105 motherfucking gigs.
Yeah, dude. It's going to be huge.
For a horse nut.
Everybody can't wait. It's going to be fucking great. This is the Rockstar's first new game on this gen. Because obviously they had GTA 5 that came out on the previous. They had a remastered version, The thing about it was there was a little bit of controversy earlier this week because some basically idiots online didn't realize that there was such things as black cowboys existing, and in the game there's black cowboys. Now, historians will tell you that a quarter of all cowboys were black and a third were people of color. So people of Native American and Mexican descent and whatnot playing the role. Go ahead.
I find it slightly fascinating that when people think of America in like those times, or like anywhere near those times, I think that like everywhere in America there was slavery.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's why there was a North and a South, right? I mean, there was slavery like a lot, but once you get to a certain point, it was North and the South. Then you have the Civil War. Then everybody was free. But people forget that even when there was slavery throughout the whole United States, there were still black people that escaped and did their own fucking thing.
Well, that's where you get a lot of these cowboys coming out of like just cattle ranching needed to happen, and a lot of people had been killed in the Civil War.
What year were cowboys like the thing?
Big,
like between like
1800s to the early 1900s. Very, very early 1900s were kind of the heyday.
Pretty much the whole thing of like when everybody started moving west, that was when the cowboys were.
But black cowboys exist, The other thing is, the thing that was so fucking stupid to me is Rockstar's had main characters that were black before in San Andreas and even in GTA 5 with Winston.
Mm-hmm.
Well, those are modern.
Well, yeah, but I mean, why would it be weird to have black characters in a game, even that is a Western game? It just seems fucking odd.
Yeah.
It tells me that either you, I don't know, just can't accept that this is historical fact. I don't know.
Well, because I don't remember ever learning about any like
never heard
black cowboys.
You never heard of?
Well,
there's a song about black cowboys called Buffalo Soldiers.
Yeah,
Buffalo Soldiers were about black cowboys.
I thought that was a Jamaican song by.
No, it's about black cowboys.
Well, I used to go to
Buffalo
the
Soldier, dreadlock
Black Rodeo.
Yeah, Black Rodeo.
Yep.
It was up that fucking freeway with a
580
or whatever. Yeah, with my dad. And so they talked about the history of black cowboys. There's a lot of stuff in I don't want to go on a rant, but there's a lot of stuff in like United States public school systems that they teach that are wrong, like blatantly wrong, or that they leave out by on purpose.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I think that it's kind of fucked up. I think it has to do with like stupid patriotism stuff. Like it's okay to say that you were wrong in the past because it was a long time ago. People did stupid shit, a long time ago. I think omitting stuff like this is a little detrimental to a lot of people. So,
but here's my problem though. Your ignorance at this point in time, there's not a whole lot of excuses because you can quickly Google, you can quickly Google, were there ever any black cowboys? I mean, that's not a hard thing to fucking do. It's like a 2-second Google search and you have all the information in the world at your fingertips.
Right.
I mean, yes, I get the fact that public schools in history classes didn't tell you a whole lot of shit. Right now in 2018, you could look this up. It was weird to me to hear that people were going back and forth online, getting angry about this. And it seemed so fucking stupid. Like, you don't even have a main character who's a black cowboy. It's like a side character, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seemed fucking dumb. And I was like, nobody ever had a problem with any of the GTA games with any of the black characters or anything like that. Rockstar's going to do what they want.
They don't have a problem when black characters are modern criminals.
Yeah. See, I mean, CJ was loked out, though. He was gangster as fuck. But yeah, I mean, just because it's a game. And I believe that this cowboy's name, the main cowboy that they were talking about in the demo stuff, I think he's a former slave that became
legit.
Django.
Yeah, I mean, Django was fucking awesome. It would be. I want to hear where Rockstar goes with this. Obviously, I want to see the horse testicles and everything too. But
what?
There's no fucking problem with this.
It's
It
a real
seems
thing.
fucking weird.
Yes,
The horse testicle physics are real.
I know they're real.
When
but
it gets cold,
I'm aware how that
They
works, but
shrink.
I don't need to see that. Just like I don't need to see a horse nut in my DMs either.
You gonna
Prodigy.
see these horses get their dick
I
sucked.
don't want to see that.
No, you open your eyes. You gonna see
I
it
know horses
every
nut.
time.
Yeah, you ever
That's
seen
real life,
you ever
man.
seen the half horse footers?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, thank you to Prodigy. Yes, I have.
These
I
Eastern
didn't want
European
to.
girls want to
No,
be sucking
I-
this horse dick.
I don't.
Come on now.
I don't need to
They're
see
farmer
it. though.
girls. They're lonely.
I don't need to see none of that.
I mean, somebody put their mouth on the fucking cow's udder and let's decide we can drink milk.
They use a machine for that.
Well, back
Now.
in the first person.
Now.
I'm so
No,
thirsty.
before you just jerk it off, just tap the tap and squirt it all inside.
Oh, what are you talking about? Anyway, we'll fucking see. We'll fucking see with that bullshit. And that drops what, the 23rd?
Something like that. Sure, we'll go with that.
I'm looking for this. October is way too packed.
Yep.
I can see how Battlefield got fucked. out of
Oh
this whole
yeah,
thing.
they didn't want these problems.
Yeah, because it had what comes out this week. Oh, so Odyssey comes out, then something comes out next week.
Black
Well,
Ops 4 drops
and
next
then-
week.
And then like 2 weeks later comes fucking Red Dead. It's like,
Well,
dude,
hold on. Also on the Switch is Mario Party like 9 or 10 or
Isn't
something.
that isn't that this week?
Yeah.
That's Friday. Same
Yeah.
day as so
So-
that's gonna be big too for if you have a Switch.
Yeah.
Red Dead is October 26th.
There you go.
Oh,
Red Dead
so
2.
Yeah.
Halloween basically Halloween
Ooh,
weekend.
Yeah.
so I'm gonna take that week off. I think 26th.
okay.
So a friend of mine. I haven't done a Jetscast in a while, but there's a friend of mine that I went to high school with. His name is Paul Doe. He'll be on Jetscast around this time that I'm talking about.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna take the whole week off because he's coming on like a Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'm gonna go train with him in San Jose.
Oh, he's out of town.
Yeah, he lives in Chicago,
Okay.
and so I'm gonna train with him.
Chi-town.
He competes all the time too,
Nice.
and it's funny because we started doing jiu-jitsu at the same time, in like our mid 30s, and so it's weird to like start jiu-jitsu when like you're kind of older,
Mhm.
and so we're gonna have a good conversation about what it's like to start when you're older. So if you're an older person that's thinking about getting into jiu-jitsu, this will be a good podcast because I'll be totally honest with you about like injuries and like what it's like to roll with younger guys and shit like that. But yeah, it should be really interesting. But why'd I bring up Paul though?
Into October, right?
It's the end of October. Yeah, so I'm gonna take off because I work on Sundays, and I'm taking off Sunday, and I just figured, fuck it, I'll just take the whole week off.
Yeah.
So I have like way too much PTO right now.
Yeah. Well, use it or lose it.
Yeah. So now I know what I'll do. I'll just fucking play Red Dead the whole time.
There you go.
Yeah.
That install is going to take you 2 days.
For reals.
Actually, I want to hear, Old Ninja, you probably have finished, what is it, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, this third Tomb Raider installment?
Yeah,
What'd you fucking think of this? You're a big Tomb Raider guy. What'd you think of this?
I do. I like the game. There's some great points in it. There is, like I said before, there is a little bit of like weird, not clipping, but like frame rate clipping. It's like weird. Your eye will catch it, and it's only in one specific area because there's a lot of shit going on.
Okay.
It's graphically intensive at that point. But I mean, it doesn't slow the game, but
Playing
it
on
will.
the Xbox.
Yeah, but it's like that on PS4 as well because I've seen more people.
I just wanted to ask. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, the game.
That's why I played it on the PC.
Yeah, the game has a lot of like cool features and shit. I really like how brutal Laura is. The stealth is ramped up a bit more. There's some great puzzles. Open world fast travel is important. So it lets you do that. It's a lot like the last Tomb Raider, just I guess a little bit more exploring.
I heard there was less combat and more exploring.
I feel like there's the same amount of combat. It doesn't feel like less.
I feel like all the other Tomb Raiders have been more exploring, not too much combat.
I feel it's kind of the same.
Some puzzle solving shit.
There is. I feel like some of the puzzles or the tomb. There's like tombs and crypts. And the crypts are less intensive.
Where are the Bloods?
God damn!
Stole your shit!
Yeah, the blood is everywhere. So there is some things I don't like when you're in a hub, which is like a city or like more like villages or a town. You buy upgrades from the store. Once you buy the upgrade, you can't immediately equip it. You have to go. You have to go to like a campfire site and then change your equipment there. And you're not every time you buy something, you're not near a campfire site.
Okay, so here's what I want to fucking ask you about this game. Goddammit, is Laura fun to play in this? Is she still doing the shit where like what was it 2 games ago? She killed her first deer and she was throwing up and like kind of timid with it because she's new, or is she more mature and badass?
She's in her 20s. She's more mature and badass. She has no problem fucking gutting motherfuckers.
She got a problem fucking, huh?
Yeah. Well, no, she do have a problem fucking. She don't fuck nobody.
Dude, Laura needs some fucking dick.
She don't fuck nobody. She don't scissor nobody. She don't fuck nobody.
See, that's why that fucking Tomb Raider movie fucking failed. There wasn't no fucking cheesecake to it. You know what I mean?
I thought she did fucking that one. Didn't she hook up with like the guy that was her ex?
Do you see the movie?
The current one.
Oh, not the latest. Okay, not the latest one.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Angelina Jolie one.
Oh yeah, see, those had a lot of fun to it. You know what I mean? Like the sexiness.
That silver suit that she was wearing.
Yeah, that shit was sexy as fuck.
Yeah, man.
But it wasn't as great as the suit in fucking Wanted.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You gotta see her fucking ass because she was wearing her birthday suit.
So in this one, they have these like psychosis arrows you get from like insects and shit. When you fucking shoot them at someone, they freak out and they assume that their allies are enemies, so they start murdering people.
That's kind of cool.
And then once it wears off, they puke their guts out and die.
Do you like this extra stoic Laura though?
Yeah, I love this Laura. I love this Laura. What I don't like is there's
that fucking suit.
Yes.
God damn.
That made me a man.
Oh,
back in the early 90s.
What I'm not liking
that?
Yeah.
Look at that fucking suit.
Damn.
That's when Angelina Jolie had some thickness to her.
Oh,
Then she got all
man.
bony.
Yeah,
you're right.
For those of you who are listening to us on SoundCloud, there's a picture of Angelina Jolie in a silver.
And those were huge movies. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did pretty well.
They did very well for their time.
They were huge. Yes.
Still not very good gaming movie, but it was still pretty good.
Yeah, the first one was super fun.
Yeah. So there's a season pass for the game, but no content yet. And then
Dude, this game is about to be $22 retail for Black Friday. I guarantee you it'll be $22 for Black Friday. Because the sales have not been... I mean, they got their ass handed to them by Spidey earlier this month.
It sucks.
That's true.
$22 Black Friday.
Yeah, this is... I mean, you enjoyed the last one, Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I enjoyed it. Nowhere...
I'm sorry, Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Nowhere is near as much as the Uncharted games, just to be fair in terms of context. But...
Well, this is crazy how, like, we've seen a game basically copy a game and do it better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Tomb Raider was like, they pretty much created a genre for video games.
Oh, of course.
And Uncharted beat them. It's just like, holy shit.
Uncharted felt fun and more Indiana Jonesy.
But at the same time, I kind of think that Last of Us kind of beat them. And so did God of War. You know what I mean?
Even beat Uncharted?
They're up there with Uncharted, yeah. And
Oh,
so
I would say Last of Us is better.
Yeah.
Definitively. Last of Us, I know you're playing it, but I put like God of War just came out. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's a little tough for me to compare, but I get it.
So I'm finally playing The Last of Us. This is a long story, but finally playing it. Thank you, Prodigy, for letting me borrow the game. Even though I have it on the PS3, but my shit took a shit. But it's an amazing game. Like it's really good, and I'm happy that I finally get a chance to play it again and really enjoy the game. and I'm seeing a lot of pieces that God of War not stole, but they kind of like
Influence.
They stole. Yeah,
They got influence.
It was influenced by The Last of Us, especially like the relationship between the main character and like the NPC, like co-op character type deal.
That's it.
And it's been amazing, like seeing the like parental type dichotomy between like a child, is really really cool. Seeing like the emotional repercussions of things, that's been really cool. And it's not usually well done in games.
Yep.
And I'm happy to see that like really become a forefront in some games. You don't need them in every game,
Of course not.
but in some games it's appropriate. And the last of it's really good. And I think that it's a really good mix of like basically zombies and humans, and like just having to scavenge for shit. Because like when you run out of like ammo and stuff,
Yeah.
you're like, man, like what the fuck?
Yep.
Like, she gets hard.
Yep.
Yeah.
That shit is so fun. And definitely go through the DLC, obviously, as well, which is on the disc. Even the multiplayer, as Old Ninja's mentioned a few times, is pretty good. I don't know how many people you're going to find on there now, but
Oh, I'm not gonna play.
but yeah.
It's kind of hard to find gaming numbers out there, like to find out how much a game made opening weekend, like how they do for movies.
I mean, yeah, for
there's some
certain
sides,
for
yeah.
certain games, they're really
I'm
loud
trying to-
about that.
I'm trying to find something for Tomb Raider, for Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but
I mean, I didn't see great.
I mean,
Sometimes when you don't hear a lot, that's because the actual publisher is a little bit disappointed with the early sales.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm thinking that Spidey had an impact on it most likely.
oh, for sure, Spidey was huge. But like I said, $20 Black Friday.
It sucks 'cause this is a great game. This is a solid 9 for me.
Ooh, 9-0, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great game. I put in a lot of hours in it and not even realizing it. And when I was done, I wanted more. So I'm not that excited about a goddamn season pass. $30 for unknown content. So
Gotta be walking around
there's
naked.
right now the vanilla version has no multiplayer.
Yeah, I mean that was just like the last one. Too.
Yeah, the last one had it added on, and then if you got it on the PS4, it had everything with it.
Yeah, there was a ton added last time. We'll see.
Dude, the last one had like a zombie episode that took like 2.5 hours to beat.
The sad thing is, I feel like if this game came out 6 to 8 weeks ago, it would have had room to breathe, and it probably would have owned the late summer.
Maybe.
In a lot of ways, but
Could have.
It definitely could have, because there's nothing out late summer.
yeah. So we'll fucking see.
But this was a good buy for me. I'm glad I finished this before all the craziness dropped.
I heard there was a huge controversy about initially for people who finished it quickly and marathon through it. The ending was different, and then they patched it
so
later.
it's not. No. It was if day one when you buy the game was patched. So they patched an ending that shipped with the game, and if you played the game unpatched, because some people played it offline, if you played it offline and beat the game, you would see an ending that was unintended, and it alludes to the villain in the first game.
Wait, the actual original game on PS1 or something, or Dreamcast,
PS1,
whatever that was?
Original
PlayStation, yeah.
PC, PlayStation, Tomb Raider. The
See,
villain.
Nobody fucking remembers that villain.
Yeah, but apparently Tomb Raider fans did.
God damn.
And they were talking about it. Some dude got roasted saying, hey, I saw this ending. Does this mean that we're going to see a remake of Tomb Raider? Everyone else who had the game day one, but also got the patch, were like, you're fucking crazy. There's this huge batch. Like, Crystal Dynamics had to come forward to this player and saying, yes, this did happen. It's unfortunate. This wasn't supposed to happen. We encourage you to patch the game so you get the full content. Because the game had some, like, graphical fixes and some other shit to it. And it's supposed to patch out that ending that you were supposed to see.
That's fucking
So that was the controversy that came out. But yes, if you play the game unpatched, you'll see an unintended ending.
Well, I'm pretty sure if you got the PC version, you can probably rip that scene.
Yeah. You can
Yeah,
probably
you find
rip
it on
the
YouTube now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure by now it's on YouTube.
Should you head off to next thing?
All right,
Yeah,
so
go
the next portion of this podcast will be brought to you by Loot Crate. We keep forgetting to do these. It's been a couple of weeks in a row. I guess it's my fault. So, Loot Crate is basically Comic-Con in a box. If you look at the shirt that I'm wearing right now, if you watch it on YouTube, it's a Venom shirt that came in the box of this month. It's actually last month. I guess it's September.
Yeah.
It was late September. Wow, I got it super late.
But it's
I moved though.
it's kind of funny that you're wearing a Venom shirt and I'm wearing a Spider-Man shirt.
There you
Oh,
go.
it is. We're gonna fight later. Yeah, it's basically Comic-Con in a box. The normal Loot Crate service, you get a T-shirt, some kind of toy, and then other little knickknacks in there as well. It's a pretty great service. I've been getting it for a while now, at least 2 years. So
Definitely.
and they're always good. I mean, I like getting cool T-shirts, and that's for me alone. That's worth it for me. And it's pretty. The price of the boxes are pretty economical. They also have theme crates and other types of crate. Like, say if you don't have a lot of money and you just want to get the T-shirt and some other kind of wearable stuff, you can get Loot Wear, which gives you basically a T-shirt and like some other kind of wearable like gloves or socks or something like that. And they also have Loot Crate DX if you're a baller. They give you more items and higher quality items. Obviously, it's more expensive. And they also have other kind of theme crates like Halo, Fallout, God of War, Lord of the Rings, stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. And they also have loot pets. If you have a dog or a cat, you can get loot pets, and they'll give you stuff that is for your pets. So it's pretty cool. So if you go to
They need to make Loot Baby. Buy gear for your babies.
that would be a good idea. Actually.
Yeah. Pacifier, Batman
We
pacifier.
should do that. No,
Nunchuck rattles.
so if you go to trylootcrate.com/BThenBTI with a promo code of Bridge10, as in a bridge you're walking over and the number 10, you will save yourself 10% on any new subscription. Once again, that is trylootcrate.com/BThenBTI with the promo code of Bridge10, as in a bridge you're walking over and the number 10, to save yourself 10% on any new subscription. And now on with the show. When is our next con coming up? What has SVVR announced their dates yet?
I haven't seen.
I think it's like late November.
There's like a lot of VR stuff that I really want to see, and I also want to see John and Carl again.
We'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Make sure.
I know what the kamikazes every
Yeah, that's out in
Halloween.
LA though.
Yeah. But
Yeah, but SVVR, I haven't gotten any like VR stuff this year, and I'm like fiending for some VR stuff.
He's like, where's my
Yeah.
shit?
Well, I want to see like the new 4 and 8K stuff, you
Hell
know,
yeah.
and I want to see like the state of VR right now, because I haven't unboxed my VR stuff because I have no space at this moment in time
Yeah.
to really do VR. But as soon as the studio is actually built, I'll have space, so I'll
Yeah.
start getting back into VR. So that'll be cool. But I know they're supposed to be like in the fall. Is
We'll
what-
double check that. It looks like
yeah,
Blue's
I'm like,
looking now.
Yeah, I'm looking through their
They're
site
still-
and there's nothing up there yet.
Maybe
which
I'll
is-
talk
Well,
to,
hit up John. He's our boy.
I know he commented on our Facebook post earlier.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I'll talk to John, even though he's like a freelance guy now, but he'll still
know that
Yeah,
he's
know.
deep in the industry.
He is, yeah.
What'd y'all think of staying on gaming a little bit? What'd y'all think about Sony finally relenting on Fortnite crossplay?
I don't give a single solitary fuck about crossplay. People are so up in arms about crossplay. Why do you give a fuck about crossplay? Like, honestly, as long as you have somebody to play against, who gives a shit?
Yeah, it just
Like,
seemed
if your
weird.
friends bought some other kind of console, then fuck them. You know?
Making
Just-
friends.
Are they really your friends?
They're
Yeah.
not your friends. They're not your friends. They don't have all your same interests. I'm just kidding. Well, not about. I honestly, I really don't care about crossplay, because the fact of the matter is that the shit has never mattered at all.
The only thing that was odd to me is Sony just looked so fucking dumb from a PR standpoint. Like, they made technical excuses that were just lies, you know. And I love Sony, but they lied.
They should just say we don't want to.
Yeah,
Why?
Yeah, they could have stopped it right there,
Yeah.
but they did those lies about the technical stuff, and then they kind of said they did their mea culpa, and we'll do it for just this game. Basically, Epic with Fortnite bitched them. You know, they were like, "You gonna do this?"
If I was PR rep for Sony, I'd have been like, why would I want to play with consoles that sell far less than ours? Like,
man.
seriously, get the fuck out of here.
They should have
There's
brought back
other-
that one guy that used to do the commercials
Oh,
for
yeah,
Sony.
yeah,
They
the
should have had
blonde
him come
dude,
out,
yeah.
have him come out and say like, "Why would we just walk off the stage?"
drop the mic.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, I think a lot for consoles, a lot of people started playing Fortnite earlier, last year. You know what I mean? Like, just testing the waters when they first released it. It's a huge game. It's a phenomenon. You know what I mean? You can't tell the gaming story of 2018 without mentioning Fortnite. You know, I get that, but I didn't give a shit either. I'm still gonna enjoy Fortnite, but
Yeah,
I still haven't played Fortnite. I mean, I
doesn't-
played it once and that was it.
Me playing with somebody on the Xbox doesn't matter. I'll tell you what does matter is if you play with fucking PC players, then you're fucked. Like, seriously, everyone wants to talk about crossplay until PC comes in the mix. They're like, no, not PC though.
yeah,
Because the reason why is if you play any kind of first-person shooter against a PC player, you're gonna get fucking mollywopped. Like, it's like there's no comparison.
yeah, and yeah. Fortnite's a unique fucking phenomenon. I think they're starting season 6. I don't know.
Started
Yeah.
started
Yeah.
last week.
I've been slipping on my.
And
Fortnite.
I still don't really get Fortnite.
You don't be building and building.
I don't get it either.
Well, I want to play.
I
Like
sat on my grass like, you kids get off my lawn.
I need to play the actual like single player part of it.
Oh.
But they keep saying that single player is gonna be free soon. Don't buy the fucking actual game.
Yeah.
And I'm still fucking waiting.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Epic? Can you please release the single player part so I can actually learn how to fucking? There's no tutorial in Fortnite like
No.
the free one.
Yeah,
No.
they just throw that shit in,
Yeah,
throw you in there.
That's
Yep.
it. That's it.
You just play.
And I mean, it's still technically in the not beta, but like the what's that shit?
Alpha? Or,
I don't know. It's like the testing kind of.
Mm,
It's not a
sandbox.
complete game.
Yeah.
you
It's
know?
just well, I can tell it's not a complete game, but it's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to play. Like I want to be able to learn the game without being in the same arena as like
Everybody
seasoned
else.
theyers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfucker
You know what I
that
mean?
paid money for classes to learn
Yeah.
how to play.
Look, I'm fucking old. These are new things to me.
All the
So,
kids love the dances though.
Yeah.
They're doing that floss. Take the L.
There's something else about.
Wait, there was sorry, there was something I saw earlier today. There was a YouTube video, and I guess there were some newscasters that was trying to do the one of the dances from Fortnite, and they're like, "This is Fortnite has officially been killed because of that."
It was so
'Cause they were
bad.
like old people, like old white people trying to do the little
Yeah.
arm thrust one.
Oh, this is what I was gonna do. I was gonna call out pre-recorded live.
Oh shit.
So I'm finally catching up with your show. Sorry, it's taking me a little while. I've been fucking busy, but I'm catching up with your podcast. I didn't even know that you were on the podcast a while back.
Yeah.
This is like in the early summer.
Yeah.
So I was like, holy
It
shit.
was a fun one.
Yeah.
Is that one there? No.
So they were saying before, they were complaining that there were kids, or there was parents that were paying people to coach their kids at Fortnite.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And in the same, they were saying how they didn't get it, but in the same podcast, they were talking about how they would have to use, like, talk to their friends on how to get better at games.
Oh.
That's basically the same fucking thing,
Yeah.
except you're not paying for it.
Yeah. The exchange
basically
without
the
the
same.
exchange of money.
Yeah, it's the same thing. And also, whenever you look through like a manual for a game, you're basically getting coached.
Of
So
course.
this is like really nothing new.
YouTube.
Yeah. I usually don't buy manuals for games. I don't read instructions. Usually, I don't try to do tutorials, except for like the Fortnite one would be nice for me to do, like, understand. I don't need an actual like tutorial. I just need a fucking free space for me to understand the fucking game.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
it.
even like a lot of the games when you playing like the story mode, there's like a little bit of a tutorial to show you how to fucking play the game.
Yeah, but there's zero in
Yeah.
Fortnite, which is annoying to me.
So check this out. Fortnite crossplay includes PC, Mac, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch, and now PlayStation.
Did it include cell phones?
It does
I
not
thought-
say mobile.
I thought the mobile was part of that.
I'm looking
I
at
don't know.
Epic's page right here.
I
It,
played-
it doesn't list.
Mobile just plays towards mobile because it's kind of a dumbed down one.
I mean, that would make sense. I mean, it's on your phone. You know, I get
It
that.
works pretty well though. I mean, I played Fortnite and PUBG on my phone, and it works pretty well. Phone gets hot as fuck, but
The thing that's weird to me is PUBG. It's obviously fallen off a little bit, but is it ever coming to the PS4? Do we even
Yes,
care?
there was
Yeah.
an announcement of it coming to PS4.
Like an official or some bullshit rumor shit? Because I haven't seen
there's
anything
a-
official.
There's a release date, I think, set for early 2019.
Oh,
was it because it released for the Xbox, right?
Yeah, I released for the
It
Xbox.
was on the box earlier this year, so
But nobody's playing that shit. So
yeah, it felt like, you know, obviously Fortnite took the steam out of it. You know what I mean?
well, you know what's funny is that Fortnite, when I remember I was following the game for a long time,
Yeah.
and it looked really interesting, and then all of a sudden it just kind of like died, and I was just like, and then they announced the
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale, and I was just like, you're copying PUBG?
Yep.
And then all of a sudden it got big, and I was like,
Yep.
why is this game getting big?
Yeah.
That
What the
building.
fuck? You just copied a game.
Yep.
I
Oh,
mean,
another
you put
free
in-
game.
I mean, you put in, other content, but I was just like, this game was already free and doing that. All right.
PUBG was free too.
Yeah.
No,
I didn't know
it's
that.
$30.
Well,
Well, for
you're talking about the Xbox. Or I'm talking about, like, on PC. It was
Oh, yeah.
free
It
as
was
a.
free on Steam.
That's
there.
why it's the master race, bro.
Yeah.
They don't
Okay,
be asked
yeah.
for money.
So that's saying, it includes Android, iOS, Switch,
Damn.
Windows, Mac
Well,
OS.
There should not be crossplay against mobile players. Just the same way as there should not be crossplay against PC players.
Oh.
That is utter nonsense. Like,
Well.
that'd be cannon fodder immediately.
Well, it's already been done.
Then it's they might have fucked that
Shit on
game.
it.
Actually, the
Yeah.
release date was September 16th, I think.
That's about a month ago or a
Yeah.
few weeks back.
So there you go.
I will say real quickly, just staying with the games. I am getting hooked back on Destiny 2 because Forsaken is actually pretty legit in terms of the fun factor. They added a whole bunch of fucking guns. I'm gonna spoil some shit. Spoiler. Fucking the best character. I may be fucking up his name. Cade. Cade
6.
Fucking he gets taken out. Goddammit.
Well, that's not a spoiler. It's in the trailer.
Okay. Well, it's legit from the trailer then. Yeah. Man, that shit was fucking dope.
Did you? Oh, you didn't.
I didn't see the trailer. I just went in blind. I was like, oh shit, they killed the most fun character.
It was all over like Monday Night Football and shit.
Yeah,
you see his face all fucked up.
Yeah, that shit was real. That shit was legit.
He fucking dies in the first fucking scene. It's cool because you start the mission with him.
Yeah.
And the mission ends with him getting fucked up.
They added a lot with this one.
Oh,
I mean, it's not a perfect game, but for shit like playing and looting and just talking shit with your fire team, it's still fucking fun.
All kind of shit. New raid.
Yeah, I need to do some of the raids.
There's a couple
Nightfall.
There's a couple new areas with like secret missions. Like there's an area that tells you it doesn't really tell you anything. So when you explore and you come across like non-playable characters, they give you a mission.
Yep.
And I was like, what the fuck is this? And this dude was like, well, we should enter this mission. I'm all, this is probably going to be hard. No, it won't. We get in, and all the enemies have, like, fucking skulls and shit. I'm like, no, dude. We're about to get fucked up. There's, like, a couple missions that way. In this big-ass area that had rooms, secret rooms, all kinds of shit. I was like, fuck.
Hey, hopefully they continue to support it and find some more players, because obviously the player base dwindled, but then it was free on PS Plus, a month ago? Yeah. So that probably helped, too. I don't know. But it is worth playing, even if you haven't done it since vanilla launch.
Destiny 2 was free? Or Destiny 1
was... Destiny 2 was free,
I think
vanilla
it's
launch.
Free until Tuesday, I believe.
Tuesday next week?
Yeah.
On PS Plus.
Yeah. So I think you have until Tuesday to download.
And add on Forsaken if you want to, and, have some fun. There's a lot of people on there now.
Yeah, bow and arrow's pretty nice. It's a nice little fucking...
I mean, I prefer the assault rifles on there, obviously, but... Yeah, I've used it a couple times.
Yeah, I gotta play with you guys so I can figure out how to play this goddamn game.
You gotta get a good bow and arrow. A good bow and arrow, you can fuck people up.
There we go.
It's fucking crazy.
You said you are playing it, Blue?
Well, no, I was talking about Fortnite. I thought for some reason I still was talking about that, and you guys talking about Destiny 2. So I played Destiny 1, and it was a good game. I just never got around to getting 2.
Yeah, I mean, I know they changed it with all of their updates and whatnot. I mean, some people stick around for that shit. Some people don't. You got Queen of Spades on there?
No, I think we forgot to answer a question from like almost 2 months ago.
Well, fucking put that out there.
Yeah,
let's do it.
Dirty Stu asked us a question for hashtag AskBTI.
Yep, what did he got?
He asked first, what is your favorite Quentin Tarantino film?
We did get that one.
Did we? And the second question, if you could have...
some of us cheated and put 2.
If you could have one thing from Subway, what would it be?
From Subway, the restaurant?
Subway.
Yeah.
I like their teriyaki chicken.
Yeah, I like the 3-cut combo or whatever. The one that's like cold cut combo. Yeah, one. I like that one. I keep it simple.
We're placing orders here.
Yeah. None, because Subway's trash.
God damn.
What you go to Quiznos?
No, go to fucking Ike's.
Ike's is better.
Yeah. But he probably doesn't know what that is.
Here's an interesting story for me, is that when I first started, so I used to weigh 250 pounds, and when I first started losing weight, I was in Iraq at the time, and I worked out like twice a day, every day. And I had one day off at this point in time, and it was on Sunday, and I ate super fucking disciplined until Sunday, and the only thing I would have is 1 foot-long meatball sandwich.
There you go.
I fucking love that shit. That was my off-the-rails fucking meal, was Subway sandwich meatball sub. So
those are good.
Yeah.
They're fucking delicious and shit. There was one discussion one. I don't know if we want to get into this. It's from a few weeks back. We can try. Piggybacking on the controversy of basically seeing Batman's flaccid dick in a fucking comic.
I like how people said that he had a baby dick. I'm just like, first of all, I wasn't like examining his dick.
Yeah,
but second of all, I think maybe people like maybe watch too much porn with guys with huge dicks or some shit. But
hey,
people are just tripping. I think a lot of dudes say that shit to make it seem like they have big dicks, but they probably don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, most dudes don't have fucking gigantic dicks, so.
No 18-inch.
What's the whole scene with that? Was he like, just got them pounding Catwoman or something? Or
he's just walking around, flowing in the wind.
Like literally just walking around.
Dick out.
I would be scared with all the bats around and shit. Might get a bat bite your fucking penis and then was fucking.
While he's getting that, the question is,
Turn into a real Batman.
what would have happened?
Turn into
Spider-Man. Yeah.
What would have happened had DC, instead of Batman, done some full frontal on Diana Wonder Woman?
So you need to
Hashtag
be
me too.
specific.
Be all
Hold on.
fucking hat.
Are we talking titties?
No,
veg,
we're talking
or
snatch.
both?
I guess we're talking snatch. With
So
her.
you talking snatch with the titties are covered?
No, let's say full frontal. Let's say full frontal, snatch,
you
and
saw-
titties.
Well,
fully
either one,
nude.
even just show like either the top or the bottom, there'll still be fucking controversy about
Yeah.
it.
What would you imagine to have happened in the real world?
I would say there would be news articles posted. There'd be fucking rallies. There'd be boycotts for DC Comics. There'd be.
He's showing him the dick.
Because he's just walking around naked. Shit.
Batman's dick. Batman's dick.
I guess he doesn't wear underwear underneath the batsuit.
All right.
Here's look at his dick.
Go ahead, Blue.
Yeah, like people would be boycotting DC or DC Comics. Like they will talk about all these different shows, how the shows were all about fucking men. These comics were made by men, and this and that and this and that. Like there'd be so much fucking controversy about that. But this whole Batman shit, I haven't heard anything at all from anybody regarding being able to see his penis.
Yep. There we go.
Well, but at the same time, they're also releasing a new, because I think that they didn't give the comic shops enough heads up to let them know that DC Black, I think it's called Black Label, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, DC Black Label is like their 18 and up shit.
Yeah. You have to label it as such.
Yes, but they didn't let the comic shops know. So the comic shop that I go to, they didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And so after somebody told them, they had to like print up a sign that said, hey, you know, this Batman Damned is for 18 plus.
Yeah.
And so they're releasing Batman Damned again with the dick scene cut out to be for all audiences.
I mean, you have young kids reading Batman because everybody thinks that Batman is for basically kids as well as adults. So I get it.
But now they get bad dick.
Oh.
But we learned that he doesn't wear underwear underneath the batsuit because he
There
like
you go.
pretty much strips out the batsuit. He's fucking naked.
Yep.
So,
I think a ton of people would have been fired at DC.
oh yes.
Basically, a whole lot of upper level male decision makers would have been fucking fired immediately had this been Wonder Woman. I think there would have been much more controversy. I think it would have been like literally on the news with some protests even. I think this would have been a huge deal.
The creators of Wonder Woman coming out of the woodwork
Out of the
saying,
grave
like,
and
yeah.
shit. You know what I mean?
This is not the comic I drew.
Heads would have fucking rolled over that shit. A bat dick? Yeah, you know, I didn't want to see it, but no big fucking deal.
But I want them to do a Wonder Woman now.
You
And
gotta-
once they start making controversies about that, it's like, where were your guys for Bat Dick?
I want to see them Wonder Titties.
Yeah.
But I remember the quote-unquote bullshit-ass controversy with the Spider-Woman.
Oh, yeah.
Where it was
Yeah.
basically in full costume. You don't see vag, you don't see tits, you don't see ass, but she was doing the exact same pose as Spider-Man on the cover, and people lost their fucking shit. This is sexist, this is evil, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, Spider-Man's had that pose on 11,000 comics for years.
Well, that's the thing that most people kind of like don't understand if you read comics. Like, they're always say, oh, all the women in comic books, they're all like sexualized. Bitch, look at every single man. Like they're all fucking yoked. They're all wearing skin tight shit. They're all got fucking codpiece, like a bulge and shit. Like, but you don't care. You don't care about that. Like, why not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're fucking. Because you don't read the fucking comics.
Yeah.
If you don't read the comics, then why are you even commenting? Like, they're not offending anybody. Because we all know that. Like, look at MMA fighters. Mm-hmm. They all wear tight clothes for a fucking reason.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So you don't have somebody pulling on your shit.
Well, and there's a
And you can move better.
huge fucking difference. We always get into this. There's a huge difference between nudity and tight clothing. Those aren't the same fucking things.
No.
They're not even fucking close. You know,
Yeah.
like you use with the MMA example, you could use track and field stars as an example.
Tight-ass clothes.
You know, you could use cheerleaders. Tight clothes, which, you know, don't lead to sexual assault or rape or anything else, too. They're just tight clothes that woman wants to wear. That's different from being completely naked or fucking or doing some sexual shit in public.
You know that you brought that up. The one thing that was always like curious to me was that like I don't understand how like a girl can't walk around the house in her underwear, but she can walk around a beach in a bathing suit.
I mean, yeah, it's I don't,
But it's damn near the same goddamn thing.
Yeah,
One might be a little bit more transparent, but
hey, it is what it fucking is, man. It is what it is. What else do we got on here?
well, this was posted up today.
Okay.
I guess Disney is doing a live action version of Lilo and Stitch.
Yep.
And I like one of our friends. Oh god, a guy from SVR, John. He had posted up like, how about Disney do some original content because they've been making live action versions of their movies. Like we got Mulan is coming out. Yeah. We had fucking Beauty and the Beast. They're making a Latin movie live action.
Well, even all those that you just mentioned, like none of that is really original.
Yeah, like those are fucking based off of
so
old fables.
This is a secret about Disney. All their shit is based upon some other fucking cultural shit.
Yeah,
folklore.
Yeah, it's all folklore.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you have a chance, like go back and like research the actual stories that.
Oh yeah, they changed
Disney
it.
Do.
They changed it to watered down. Beauty and the Beast made over $1 billion. That was a huge fucking hit. I didn't watch that shit, but that made money. The what was it? The Jungle Book one didn't do quite as well, but in general they do well. I don't have any fucking interest whatsoever in this Mary Poppins one at the end of the year.
Oh, Mary Poppins Returns.
I wouldn't be surprised if a whole bunch of motherfuckers took their families to it and it did well.
I went to go see Winnie the Pooh or Christopher Robin, and that one was. It was creepy at first, but it was enjoyable. It was a good, cute family movie.
I'll tell you what, though. So Hobby, he was saying, you need to get somebody thick to play. What's her name? Nina?
Yeah, the older sister.
Nina? No, not Nina.
Oh god, what's her name? It was just
God damn it.
Lilo's sister.
Leo's
Yeah,
sister.
what's the fuck's sister name?
Oh. Thick Pacific Islander.
Oh man, it's not Nina.
Yeah.
Fuck, what is it?
Nila?
Nolly. No.
That sounds about right.
Nala?
No, Nala's Lion King.
You could look it up.
Yeah, I'll tell you in like literally like 30 seconds.
So
He's gonna stop his point.
You know who they should get is remember Tia Carrere?
Oh fuck! I haven't thought about her.
Yeah.
Does she still look good?
Oh man.
No, they should get Frankie Adams from the fucking Expanse.
Yeah, she is bad. I do
She's
like
bad
her.
as fuck.
I do like her a lot. I need to see them legs though. I need to see them legs more. But yeah.
Did you? Oh no, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say if they do a live action, they
Nani.
gotta get the redhead. Oh, what was her name?
Nani.
Nani, that's what it is. If they do make the live action, they gotta get a thick ass fucking redhead to play the lifeguard.
Yeah, this is true. This is
so if you don't
true.
know, if you're in front of your computer right now, do a quick Google search for lifeguard Lilo and Stitch. There is this fucking badass thickums in that goddamn movie, and she kind of blew up the internet later on in life later on after the movie. But yeah, she's like super thick.
I feel like Lilo and Stitch is almost a forgotten one from that era. I don't feel like it's as crazy popular as some of the other ones. Like Mulan felt bigger, Even Emperor's New Groove. Oh, here we go. Got the
not that one.
Yeah, we might not want to show the world on that one.
I can't show that one.
Yeah. Put that in my folder though.
He's gonna send that to my DM. Damn, thick ass.
Yeah,
I was going back watching Lilo and Stitch because the Sweetness and I, we flew to Hawaii, and that was like the only free movie they had on the plane. So I was watching it. It came up like, God damn.
Every now and again, you see some thickness in these drawings, Yeah. I love
But Nani was thick too, though.
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
Surfing.
Y'all know what the most recent one everyone keeps talking about is Elastigirl.
Oh, she's
yeah.
She was thick in 2004 with the first movie.
Exactly. So another Disney film with thick ass thighs.
She even like look in the mirror and like check out her ass because she's so goddamn
She
thick.
couldn't control that thing. Them hips were spreading like rumors.
Oh man.
It was. I still need to see Incredibles 2.
That's pretty good.
It did really well.
That was actually really good. But y'all see also, which is announced today, that Netflix is doing a Chronicles of Narnia reboot.
I did see that. Yeah.
So
Netflix.
I read all these fucking books, and they bored me to fucking tears. I had to read them when I was a kid. I know they did movies back in the early 2000s.
Early 2000s, yeah.
They didn't do Lord of the Rings fucking numbers.
No,
not even fucking close.
The first one did. The second two fell off.
You full of shit. Lord of the Rings numbers?
No, the first one.
Run
did
that
pretty
back.
Good.
You full of shit.
That did First one did really well.
Fact check this motherfucker. Holy shit. There's no way that did anything close to Lord of the Rings.
What was the first one? The Lion and the Wardrobes or whatever?
The Lion and Witch and the Wardrobe.
Nothing except for like at the time Titanic did better than that.
Yeah,
movie.
Lord of the Rings was like huge. People went to see that over and over again. That was like a classic from that time. I don't remember Narnia being anywhere close to that.
No, what was it? Prince Caspian didn't do well, and then the last one didn't do well at all. That one lost money.
I feel like nobody cares about this franchise. I really do.
So Narnia, the Lion Kitchen, made $745 million.
Oh goddamn, that is better than I thought. But what did fucking Lord of the Rings do?
All right, let's see.
Fucking $45 billion.
Yeah. Fellowship of the Ring. What did it do? Drum roll.
I know Return of the King did Return of the King did really well.
Oh yeah, that did even better. Yeah. But they started off strong. I know that.
What was the first one? Because
Fellowship of the Ring.
Where is it?
This is exciting. Drum roll.
It should have done $1 billion.
All right, drum roll. It did. Oh wow! Only did 871.5 million.
That's not as much as I thought.
Almost as good, motherfucker.
All right, you was close.
This is Wikipedia.
Wow.
Oh.
Orlando Bloom. Oh no, I saw Orlando Bloom and I thought Orlando Jones. Like Orlando Jones was that movie?
There are no black people in goddamn Lord of the Rings. And if
None
you
of the
say,
orcs?
If you say they're orcs, I'm gonna slap the shit out of
Oh, there could have been an orc, black orc.
you. They're supposed to be.
Are we ever getting American Gods again?
God damn it,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I heard
I don't know.
no.
Don't know.
But you know what? The Lord of the Rings did more money as it went on, like we were saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm
course.
just saying.
Okay, yeah, so here we go. Lord of
Yeah.
the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring made 168 million. Two Towers was 923 million, and then Return of the King made 1.1 billion dollars.
Yeah, there we go.
So
Yeah.
they
Narnia
made-
did the reverse.
They made almost $9 billion. I'm sorry,
Altogether.
$3 billion altogether.
Yeah, that's fucking impressive.
Yeah. Narnia did the reverse. The more movies that came out, they did less and less.
And that's unadjusted for inflation.
Because that was early 2000s. I remember going to see the first one like right after 9/11 kind of time period, man.
When they come out, I don't
God
know.
damn, time fucking flies.
Yeah, so we were talking about the whole Netflix thing. You guys hear about what Netflix is trying to do with Black Mirror next season?
Ooh,
yes.
Yeah.
So
speak on
there-
that, speak on that.
So if you were a kid back in like the early, I mean, if you're a kid now, you probably had those like choose your own adventure books. Netflix is making a show that's using that same fucking tempo. Basically, you get to choose the way the story flows. I'm not sure if you just choose like the ending or if you can choose
I think it's
the
the
actual
ending.
movie how or the episode how it plays out. But I don't know. I think it's kind of fucking dope.
For Black Mirror episodes,
Black
those
Mirror's
shit
a
get
fucking-
dank.
Yeah.
Dank as fuck. So that could get interesting.
Mm-hmm.
My only question is, obviously with Netflix, people don't necessarily watch them at the same time periods either. So, like, if I'm watching it months from now, is it still gonna hold up like that?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
should. I mean, it's
Okay.
digital, man. Come on.
'Cause
Yeah.
I'm assuming the way that they'll have it play out is that like once you get to a certain scene, it basically pauses and give you the option to choose
Yeah, which way
what
do you wanna
next.
go?
Basically,
Oh, I
what
see
you're
what
gonna play
you're saying.
next.
Okay,
yeah.
I think this is a perfect answer to this scenario that everybody does. If you say you don't do this, you're a fucking lying piece of shit. If you're watching a TV show, even though you're on your fucking phone.
Of course.
You're on your fucking phone. So
Yep.
now what this is going to do is going to make you pay attention to that fucking prompt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, what do you want to do now?
Yeah.
You press the fucking button. So
Well,
Yeah.
it's interesting because they've actually done this with YouTube. There's some YouTube videos out there where you can choose the story, like the way that the story flows, which is kind of cool.
Oh man, you're gonna have to send me some of those. Are
Yeah,
they porn?
so, no.
Oh.
That would be interesting.
Fucking ass.
I wonder if there is some VR porn that's that way.
I would
Oh, there's
not
porn,
be
there's
surprised.
porn from back in the day that was like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like way back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some YouTube videos where like you choose like the consequence or whatever. So basically, you choose to have like the person like pick like an apple, but then end up standing on like an electrical plate, get electrocuted or something. It's
I've
like
seen
a
them
couple
Saw
years ago.
movies. I know how this
Yeah.
ends.
Yeah.
So it's weird, but
Human
I think,
Centipede.
I think it's fucking cool because the whole Black Mirror franchise it's fucking dank as fuck.
Dank as
Hell
fuck.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
know
like to see what they
what?
do with this.
If they did Mass Effect as a series, I can see them doing that for this, where you can choose Paragon or Renegade versions of the story.
Dude,
that would be fucking
I
dope.
want Mass Effect to come back, man. Everything that I'm hearing is a lot of it is dependent on how BioWare does with this Anthem shit.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like they need Anthem to do well, and then they can think about Dragon Age and Mass Effect. But Andromeda done fucked up, and there's a sale. You can get Andromeda for like $2. Goddamn it!
Andromeda fucked up so bad, I didn't fucking finish it.
Damn.
I'm not even.
And you like Mass Effect?
Yeah, I'm not even in, like nowhere near like even a quarter of the way through that game. I was just like, fuck this
Yeah,
shit.
I
do
beat
it
the game.
down. Rage quit it.
Nah, I beat the game. I'm actually on a second playthrough, but I know your girl Sierra is playing through it. She plays like every day.
She play anything though. She also
God
tells her boyfriend to swallow male nut.
That is all bad.
That's the only kind of nut is male nut.
Yeah,
far as I'm
you know,
concerned.
not cashews though. Not cashews.
Oh my god.
All right, we're gonna round it up.
You know, when are the CW shows coming back?
Sunday.
October, right?
Sunday.
Or we are in October.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Supergirl
Second
kicks
week?
off Sunday.
Oh, they moved her to Sundays?
Yeah, it was Sunday night.
Oh, man.
She's the first one to kick off the CW.
Oh, and then they got the Charm shit coming too, right? Doesn't that
Sure they do. I don't know. I'm not paying attention.
That pilot. I mean, y'all watch it for yourself.
Fuck
Maybe
no.
maybe I was in a bad mood, but
Wait,
that
so-
shit was garbage.
As we're talking about like newer shows that are getting remade, Sabrina actually looks not bad.
Teenage Witch?
Yeah,
Yes.
coming
Oh,
back
shit.
to Netflix.
Did they have old girl from the blonde from the
new
Aw.
girl, and it's like dark. It's almost like
craft?
Craft?
yeah.
Oh.
Wait, the new girl is dark like she's a brunette?
No,
or-
like the show is dark.
Oh, okay. All right.
So it's like them like making witch signs and like killing people and shit.
Yeah.
So
Because that was a comedy back in the day.
It was, and this one is. It might be kind of funny, but it looks a lot darker than the original.
All right, I'm cautiously interested. Let's wrap it on up, old ninja. What you got populating this week?
So I'll be. I'm gonna see Venom tomorrow.
Mm.
So I'll be able to give my review next week on the cast. I finished Blood Sea today.
Oh yeah, the anime, yeah.
Yeah. I
that
don't.
shit's fucked up.
Yeah, but I guess there's no second season or whatever. I've only seen one like season or whatnot. So I was gonna see if there's more content. I guess there's live action Blood Sea, which is weird.
Really?
Yeah. I'll be seeing Venom this week. Probably playing the new Mario Party because some friends are gonna get it, so I'm gonna check it out, see what that's like. Then catching up on Walking Dead because it's caught up. It's released on Netflix now. I guess the new season starts either this Sunday or next Sunday, and then DC TV kicks off Sunday night with Supergirl. So I'll be watching
Bring it
that.
back.
Yeah, bringing everything back, and then
Black Panther Quest.
We'll see about Black
God
Panther.
damn.
Oh, Star Wars Resistance. I'll be watching that.
All right.
That's this week.
He's all fuck black people.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it.
All right, Blue, what you got?
Well, first of all, last week I had another catastrophic failure on my bike. Previous week I said I did a bike event and I fell. Had a tire blowout and I fell. Well, apparently there was kind of repercussions from that because I broke a part of my bike that I did not know was broken until it completely broke. So my rear, on the back of your tires, there's a gear back there. That part broke off, got caught in my spokes, and locked up my back tire. Well, by it doing that, I slid it, but like parts of my bike fucking broke, and basically I had to get a whole new, not a whole new bike, but I had to get a whole new setup. I mean, it ended up costing about $300 to fix altogether. But I'm definitely my bike is back and ready running again, so I'll be riding again. But this weekend I'm doing a photo shoot with these people's kids, so that's gonna be kind of interesting. We got Prodigy's son and daughter. They're gonna be dressed in their Halloween costumes, so we're gonna
That's this
do
weekend.
a photo shoot with
Is
them.
Riley gonna be there too?
Yeah, the Riley's gonna be there too.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. I've been trying to think of some ideas and stuff because I take pictures at the cons and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to get the kids to do like cool poses of their characters that they are. So
You ain't ready. My daughter's gonna wear you out from a
Hey, man,
photography standpoint.
working with twins is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Okay,
But we'll see. Your daughter's cool.
we'll see. Carlos, what you got?
This weekend I'm continuing work on the Infinity Base 3.0.
Infinity Base.
So on Friday I'll be doing the floor and the probably part of the walls. Probably seal the foundation tomorrow, and then on Saturday I'll be continue doing the walls with hopefully some of you guys. So
Yeah, we didn't really talk about how that went. The whole concrete pouring.
yeah. So
That was an event. Like it was.
It was an event.
Oh man.
So we had to pour the concrete last weekend. That was really interesting because I rented an actual concrete truck.
A truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I say a truck, I guess you
Cement
would
truck.
understand. Like I got an actual the truck that has like the spinning drum in the back.
Yeah.
I rented one of those to like pour the concrete. But the thing was is
Fucking
that
worth it.
there's literally no way for a truck unless you got a fucking monster truck and you go over my house. But there's no way you get a truck from like the front of my yard to the backyard because I live on a hill and there's like a retaining wall and shit. And so he had like basically we got like 4 wheelbarrows. We had to wheelbarrow shit from the front of my house to the back of the house. So it was like a lot of manual fucking labor to get all this concrete to the back of the house.
Wet concrete is heavy.
It is.
Yeah,
heavy.
it is heavy.
It is.
Man
Who thought?
down.
I thought it was mainly air, but no.
No, man down.
But if old Ninja dropped some concrete, but it's fine.
But
Don't worry about it.
it wasn't his fault because like that wheelbarrow you had, like
busted.
it couldn't take the weight of the concrete because at the end of the day, the I guess like the axle or whatever, the whatever holds the wheel
shit
to
was
the thing
bent.
was bent. It couldn't handle it, but like
He
yeah,
put
that,
a lot in that particular one too. That's probably what bent it.
Spilt it.
We put a lot in a lot of them, but it's. I mean,
It looks great though.
Yeah,
it was fun to do.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's like some real manly shit.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go on our Instagram, if you go to Be Them BTI on Instagram, you'll see the progress of the Infinity Base. Right now, unfortunately, you will not see a lot of my comic book pulls. I'm still getting comics every week, but I don't have anywhere like nice to put them to take pictures, so I haven't been taking pictures of them. But you'll see a lot of updates with the Infinity Base 3.0, and you'll see some more coming up. Hopefully, on Saturday we might do like a time lapse of like what we're
that'd be
doing.
fun.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool to do. But the next couple of days is gonna be just me and my father-in-law doing some stuff. But yeah, I've been having fun playing The Last of Us. It's been a great game. Other than that, just looking forward to the weekend.
Good shit. I'm still finishing off Overlord. I'm getting back into some anime, catching up on My Hero Academia and Attack on Titan, of course. Still waiting. Crunchyroll, where the fuck is my JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5 Golden Wind? It is October. It's supposed to be dropping. I don't have a release date. I need my fucking gay anime. What the fuck?
I'll talk to Amy.
Yeah, please do. Please do. And then I'm fucking excited. I will say I got a whole fucking squad ready to go on Black Ops 4. I'm going to be getting down on some of them zombies. I'm going to be getting down on whatever this Blackout Battle Royale mode is, and I'll Twitch it out.
When does that drop?
Next Friday. I got it
Shit, I might pick that
pre-ordered. If you want to be, in the squad or whatever, people are going to be going fucking hard as shit on this one. The beta went hard. I'm hopeful that it's going to be a big, fun game, Usually I like Call of Duty, so we'll see.
All right. Check us out on the interwebs with Be Them BTI. That's BTHAN BTI. Twitter, Instagram, Twitch.tv, Facebook, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Player
We
FM.
respond. Hit us up.
Yeah, Apple Podcasts. Go ahead, rate us, leave 5 stars, leave a message. We'll answer eventually, even though we keep saying that we don't really do it. There's not yet. Check out our official website, binhatproductions.com/BeThenBTI. Check us out on Amazon. There's an app on there. We're on there as well.
Getting closer and closer to golden eggplants, y'all.
And
Oh,
also,
yeah.
take a listen to one of our friends of the podcast, pre-recorded live. They came back with a different format, and I actually enjoy this format more than the
Yeah.
other. So, yeah.
Skate.
Check it out.
Wholesale.
God dang,
White
no one
Concrete have a
cares.
very familiar sound.
Damn. Sound though.